Are we on? Yeah, okay. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Rowanek, and welcome to Roll of Faith Twitch channel. So, we're gonna start with a little bit of a recap, because it was a very long time we played the main campaign, because previously we did a Halloween special, and the week before this one, I worked, so it's a little bit of coming back to it all. So, but I will recap what actually happened. So, our adventuring band of heroes, known as the Acquaintances of Nope, have been in the town called Rostpike for some time now, helping the town with some mysteries that are going on in the town, and also creating and also stopped an abomination, a monster underneath the huge temple that is in this town. That helped. They had done some stuff in this town as well. They have had some downtime to prepare for their coming journey. They have also made some preparations for their new house called the House of Nope, and trying to plan their next route on how they are going to venture in down towards the forest of Sunderith. Also, do they want to go towards the road and go towards Goldcrest to gather up some resources and some materials, or shall they go just into the forest? We will see what's going to happen today as well with that. But before they are about to venture their way back on the road back towards Sunderith Forest, they decided to go and visit back to an old friend of theirs that they believe is a hag called Akka, that lives on the very spire, on the very small tail of the mountains over here, almost across the mountain range of Caledon statue, to have a little chat with her, because they believe that she is probably one of the few creatures in this region that would actually know something about mysterious things that are happening in the region, but also having knowledge of items and whatnot, and also maybe ancient history. Who knows? So, they managed to send a message to Akka to retrieve the last piece of runic symbol to activate the teleportation circle that they found in Rostpack as well. So Blinky, Rill, and Vidal teleported their way to Akka safely, and they managed to end up with a conversation with Akka as well. She was prepared that they came to her hut or her location. They started to talk for a little bit about different things, about what is happening around Caledon statue, and also Rill, who let loose her familiar, flew over Caledon statue also to see that the refugee camp and most bits of the statue is about to be completely destroyed. And a lot of these orcs, goblins, and whatnot that are running about in this area is turning the place into chaos. But they are asking a little bit about stuff with Akka, and ending up to talk about the amulets that all of her and her old coven is seemingly to have. These very weird, almost dark, arcane-looking medallions of bird craniums and leather. They ask if they could steal it from Grida, the sister that they found, that they also got the house from when she also lived in Rostpike. But also Akka told that they could have hers amulet as well, and asked the party members if they wanted to try it out. And of course they wanted to try it out. She handed over the medallion, and all of a sudden the Halloween special happened, where the adventurers were lost in a mysterious house, a mansion of some sort in the middle of nowhere, seemingly to be in the forest close to Rostpike, accordingly to a maid that were in this mansion. But a lot of weird stuff started to happen in the house, and I want you guys to go into our YouTube channel and see for yourself the shenanigans that happened in that house. But they managed to get away from this very weird dream memory. They are not really sure, or was it the Scepter, Dark Scepter that they have in their possession? But it ended up with Rill and Videl, Blinky, and everybody woke up still at Akka. But instead of having the medallion in Rill's hand, it was the Dark Scepter instead. So the Scepter was left with Thalion and Garbod in Rostpike, also in a bag of holding. So it is very mysterious how this Scepter teleported its way to Rill in this very short notice, in a very, very short amount of time. But Rill sleight of handedly put it into the pockets or the backpack, but Akka doesn't seem to recognize the Scepter or even acknowledge its existence. Instead, turning towards her table, picked up some small stuff around the way, and wanted to start the conversation quite rapidly with the adventurers. And it is there we are going to return. But before we return, I must say, we must introduce to the cast, of course, of my fellow friends and adventurers. Hi.
Before we start, I need to fix one thing in Discord, so I'm gonna change the screen. But we can talk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show the starting soon thing and do some fixing. Yeah, but they can hear at least me. No? I don't know. No, it's just me then. Okay, everyone is talking so politely. I just need to activate something here so we won't get any annoying sound from my Discord. And we're back. Because
Yay!
I pressed
Hello.
the wrong button in Discord. Instead of dismissing, oh, you're in stream mode, I said, inactivate it. So I heard a lot of beep,
Nice.
beep, 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 beep.
Beep, beep.
I have also a lot of bipping on my side. I'm just gonna mute that channel. Bye. Regardless. So we are going to return back to whatever was happening at Akka's. So the hulking hag leans over her table, close to her. She has a little station outside her hut to probably make some. She usually works on the outside of her hut. She leans over it and tries to kind of like body block whatever she is working on right now. But she is determined to talk with you. And also, she gave you a little bit of gratitude as well, because I forgot to mention that Blinky also gave a sample of whatever. It was an agreement or some sort, and also Akka gave a token of appreciation as well. Some artifacts. But she remains at her table, looking towards Blinky and the rest of you, and go, "But please go on. I don't have all time."
thought you were immortal. I mean,
They
of
do,
course you
but it
don't.
seems to be all of those orcs that's dwelling about, and it's reschedule my planning.
Oh, you're going somewhere?
Just for a little while, until it has cooled down a bit.
Like a summer vacation to get some, I don't know, nice tan?
No, I see it just more of a business opportunity.
Oh, so a business trip then.
One could say that. One could say that.
I'm just gonna follow her over to the table. A bit
She-
worried what she might have on that table, but
You can look if you want to.
oh yeah, I'm gonna look.
Do you wanna roll for it, like look at it, or do you wanna just use your passive perception?
I will roll for it.
Okay.
I'm trying to like sneak what, like if there's something on the table that can give me a hint on what she might be planning.
Mm-hmm.
Is that perception or investigation?
I would. You are looking for something just out of the ordinary, or are you looking for something specific?
I am looking for something that can kind of tell me what she might be planning. Like, does she have a huge potion book where she's trying to brew something specific, or is it just like tiny knickknacks, or?
Make a perception check.
I was hoping for investigation.
Oh no.
I wouldn't matter.
You are leaning towards the table, and you're almost like it's hard to see, and then you try to almost like lean on, and then the immediate stench of Akka just comes rapidly, and then you just realize that she is just one step close to you.
Are you finding something interesting, child?
No, no, nothing at all. But I do have some cologne if you want.
Oh, no, thank you. The smell of mortals make me just want to vomit.
The smell of immortal just want me to. Lovely. I'm just gonna take a step back.
She just smiles widely.
Well, it's the smell of immortality, indeed.
To me it smells like musky old things and gore and death. Very familiar scents.
Yes.
Good for you.
Old corpses.
And why are you leaving? Are you worried that Murek will do something? Aren't you friends?
I'm not worried about that stupid Cyclop at all. I'm just worried that I will destroy all the orcs.
Oh,
And I'm not one to be in that position.
why would they bother you up here?
They will try to take my children.
Oh, your little lizards.
Ah, yes. Orc seems to be having a little bit of a taste for basilisk.
Okay. It's odd flavor, I guess, but sure.
And you're not almighty enough to withstand them?
Well,
She just looks out into the horizon, and
I haven't really considered that.
I mean, someone as great as you shouldn't have an issue with taking on an entire army of goblins and orcs and whatnots, right?
Oh, no, they will perish beneath my fingers.
So why are you then allowing them to drive you away from your home?
I'm not allowing them at all. It seems to be timing.
I was under the impression that you couldn't leave. I think that was just something we assumed.
Oh, that has been broken for a long time now, child.
Oh,
How
Yeah.
long?
I would say a long time.
Like a long,
Enough.
long time.
or like a week.
20 minutes.
Ah, I would. You're asking a lot of questions about me now.
But you're
Is
such
that
an
why?
interesting being. I mean, it's hard to resist.
Make a deception check.
I was being
So am
honest.
I.
I was being
Or
completely
persuasion check is your.
I'm gonna go
Are you
for
trying-
persuasion.
If you're gonna sway her, if you wanna lie to her.
I'm just being genuine. I'm not trying anything.
Okay.
I'm looking at this cart with
Mhm.
stuff.
Make a
Yeah,
perception check.
Oh, I did an investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Yes.
You can do an investigation too.
Yeah.
Looking into the cart, meanwhile they are talking to Akka, it is a lot of stuff. It is a lot of barrels, and there's a lot of these different size of boxes. There are one huge box and two smaller boxes on top of it. But there are no labels. There are nothing that indicate what it could be. Well, the closest barrel with a 13, you smell, and it smells like vinegar. Of a vinegar scent type of way.
I tap one of the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
You tap it.
Yeah.
It doesn't move or flinch or anything. It's very heavy.
I try to lift it up and shake it a bit.
As you try to lift it up, and as they are persuading Akka, she turns rapidly and goes, "Hey, goat!
Yes.
Don't touch my ingredients,
Okay.
or I will turn you into an ingredient."
I imagine there are some of my people in here. I step down.
Oh no, not for a very long time.
I want to stand about here.
Goat focus are quite rare in now times. It's a pity.
Yeah, it is.
One would say I enjoy their company.
In the same way as your sister enjoys the company of.
Eh.
Never mind.
Akka looks back at you, go on.
Halflings?
Oh,
Gnomes! Gnomes!
Hmm.
well, it was a long time I've spoken with a gnome.
You weren't doing some weird canoodling with your sister and some gnomes back in the old days?
Well, that is a story for another time, child.
It's fine.
I'm not here to discuss gourmets and trinkets and food. I'm here to talk about serious questions.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like
And-
this necklace and whatnots, and I don't even know where to start.
I was just curious now, since Murak is just around the corner and we kind of have him close by. He has been gone for quite some time. I didn't even know if he was real. Why is he out murdering and rampaging the lands, and why now?
Seems to be the time for it, I see. I think that some people have just found the right cause for him to plunder and venture down into the mortal realm.
For any specific reason? Or just like ordinary plundering and having a grand old time as orcs do?
Well, they...
She just looks out, and you can see the scheming mind of this hag just trying to think about something to say about specifically against Murak. Make an insight check. You all can make an insight, though, because you're standing close to her.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
A 7.
Both Blinky and Videl,
Yes.
you look at her and she's very hard to read. She's very it's very weird to know if she's like contemplating something evil, or it is very weird to just, why is she thinking right now? Is she going to attack you, or is she going to answer your question? But you are more traversed in lies and deceptive individuals. And you find out that it seems to be that Akka is trying to contemplate. It's almost like she's trying to cover for a friend. She gets a sense of that she's trying to tell something about Murak, but not trying to reveal anything about him.
Well, he has his ways. And to be frankly, he hated that town ever since they built the first cobblestone of that square. He has a little bit of a old grudge against the dwarfs. But who hasn't had that?
I mean, you are the bane of dwarves, are you not?
Well, yes.
So I would assume that means you and Murak must know each other to some degree?
Oh, we have crossed our paths before.
In the same way as your sister did with gnomes, or just a friendly drink at a tavern somewhere?
Well, as I told you before, we were acquaintances. We had a common interest with the dwarfs.
I think your sister, albeit I don't know how much she is telling us everything or just trying to spew shit around your name.
Well, it serves them well, those old bitches.
Yeah. But she said something about you being the one that kind of made Murak.
Well, I will not take all that credit, child.
But you didn't.
Well, I did most of the heavy lifting.
And who did the other part?
Oh, child. I see what's happening here. You're trying to eliminate Murak, is that so?
Actually, I couldn't care less about him. I have a forest to stop.
So why are you so interested in me and Murak's old past? The past is the past, is it not? You cannot change the past.
It's more like we have a lot of questions that need to be connected in order to make sense of some things.
It
And
seems
you
that
and Murak are kind of part of that little puzzle.
it seems like the past is repeating itself, or at least things that some tried to do in the past are happening again now. So I would say that the past has indeed something to do with what is happening now.
Well, I could not tell. Whatever reason he is here, it's not because of me.
Okay. So the forest, is
Yeah.
that because of your sisters? Then?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Would they gain something from making the forest
Oh,
grow?
yes. Oh, yes, there's nothing more tastier than scared mortals.
Would you gain
Terror.
something from it?
Me? I am not part of that covenant anymore.
But you
I
want to
wouldn't gain.
return.
Me? No. Not at all. I have forsaken that dream. As frankly, you have just given me the final piece of the understanding that they don't want me back at all.
At least not Greta. She seems kind of bitter.
Yes. And so long as Grina understands this, so does all of my other sisters as well.
So why do you want us to steal her necklace? Just to be like, haha, I took something you like? Or is it more to it?
It's just
Yeah.
to prove a point that I will come for her.
Oh.
I'm still holding the necklace you gave to me, like in one hand, like
Yeah.
fiddling with it, as
Yeah.
one do.
Activating it.
Activating it.
Yeah.
As
Pounding
one
it too.
do.
Dispelling it, releasing creatures from it.
Look at this big doom button. Ooh.
I want to investigate the table.
Okay.
A
So this
9.
necklace.
There are a lot of things here that you don't really understand what it is, but there are on your right side there are numerous like flasks and bottles of like potions. Across it is like a bunch of paper that she has scribbled around. It looks different types of symbol. Could be magical. There is another bluish type of potion on your left side. There is a large open book that looks like an arcane book, and there's also a very huge skull of like a bird type creature.
Can I smell the blue liquid?
It has a cork on it.
Think you can go.
Yeah.
So, more questions, or shall we just...
Yes, more questions. Okay, so if we steal this necklace, you were willing to tell us more of what you knew about Vifra, right?
Right.
Right. But so you want Greta to know we took it, or you want her to know you took it? Because if she knows we took it, isn't she gonna come after us and be like,
I want you to take it, but you can send a message from me as well.
okay,
Tell her that All Mother says hello.
okay. Isn't the whole coven gonna come after us if we take the necklace?
She frowns a little bit ago.
Well, that is not my problem, is it?
We'll be fine, Blinky. We dealt with worse, I think, maybe.
How many sisters do you have?
It's actually a valid question.
I
It's just kind of important to know.
Make a persuasion check.
Please, for the love of God.
Oh.
Where the heck is persuasion? Oh, okay,
And
so
try-
it's up.
I'm sleight of handsing the blue bottle.
Uh-huh. You're trying to steal it.
Nope. I'm just trying to pick it up silently.
25.
Borrowing it.
Why is it so many pings and so many bloops and blips everywhere? You manage to fish up the bottle, and you hold it very close to your nose, and you can cork it up and open if you want to.
Yes.
Drink it.
You cork it up as Blinky is trying to persuade Akka. You manage to... And you smell it. It has a very soft, like a honey scent.
Blinky can continue. I need to think about my decision.
Yeah. With a 25, she looks at you. She leans down towards Blinky. Well... She looks up into the sky and...
I have considered sisters. I have 4. But 2 of them could be considered daughters. So I
Considered.
made them.
Like in the traditional way or the more.
She smiles here.
Well, somewhere in the distant future, my dear goblin friend, I will tell you how my kindness came about.
That's interesting.
Maybe you are
okay.
interested in becoming one of us?
I'm sure
that
Blinky
an
is very
option?
uninterested. No, Blinky is so uninterested in this, aren't you, Blinky?
I live 40 years. If I can live forever, it's kind of sounded kind of intriguing at some point. Not now, but later.
When you enter your early 40s, you're like, maybe becoming a hag.
Why not? I'm keeping my options open. It's my retirement plan.
Starting to get quite old here. Maybe I should increase my lifespan with eternity.
Oh, are we done talking about me? Or shall you ask the other questions?
I mean, there's so much to ask about you. You're just
I mean-
so. I don't know.
I am getting bored.
Do you
Uh-huh.
know an old druid that lives nearby?
Oh, you're talking about that moon bitch, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, me and him, we go way back. Let's say we have our differences in life.
Mm-hmm. But they're alive. Do you know?
Define alive.
As in.
Bleeding. Eating. Kissing.
I feel
No.
this is a trick question. Wait, no.
No.
Not breathing, not eating.
No. Because they stole something precious to me that they shouldn't be mingling with.
What did they steal?
If you are so inclined.
Maybe we find it. We can return it.
Oh, if you find it, give it to somebody who cares.
What
Or
was
that
it?
you hate.
Oh. Now I am almost scared to know what they stole.
Oh, that is a precious book from the old world, you see.
Aha!
You don't say.
It is a book I stole from Grida herself.
Oh,
Oh,
Because you are so inclined of knowing my daughter. She is referred to the daughter of death. In the
You don't
covenant.
say.
She has a very weird fascination about resurrection and stuff.
uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So, she made a pact with an old, how would I put the mortals would reference it as? A necromancer?
Uh-huh.
So she gave this book to this individual. It seemed to be that this moonstone person kinda took the book from her after the war was done.
Wait, so this moonstone person wanted
To
to do
resurrect.
death magic?
Oh yes. They were good friends with the wood elves, you see, and some of them were perished. I do believe that they tried to do something to restore order in the forest.
How did they die?
I couldn't care. For all I care, it could be killed by squirrels.
It sounds like an awful way to die, though.
Well, shit happens.
If you ever try to kill me, don't send a pack of squirrels after me. That's all I'm asking.
Right.
So giant bats is better.
Yes.
I wave the bottle, trying to get Real's attention.
Mm-hmm.
I take a little sip.
Oh god.
Take a sip.
A little sip.
Make a stuff check.
Oh,
And also, Kalle and Per, we are coming to you quite soon as well.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem, no problem.
No problem.
Just, listening to Donna maybe fucking up is
Yeah.
it's amazing.
He's gonna turn into a monster and we're gonna have to fight him.
I'm going to
Feral Manticore or something fun like that,
Oh.
New
Real-
moth monster.
really.
Fur monster.
You are still going to have that inside check. It seems to be that Akka is knowing that Vidal is doing something behind her, and she's kind of like making it twitching with her eye, and just
Oh.
smiles a little bit,
Oh no.
Maybe I'm
ignoring
just-
the fact that he is drinking it.
I went from nodding to just shaking like an idiot, like.
I'm like this.
As you tasted a little bit on your tongue, it is very sweet. It is almost like it is like a very. It tastes like chai tea, but with a lot of insane amount of honey.
Tastes like shite.
I put it down.
Mm-hmm. But as you taste it, it seems to be having a magical effect on it. But you don't know. You have to consume more to know what it is.
Damn you.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from going for more.
I look at the bottle that I put down. I look back at Real. I look at Blinky. I look at the back of head of Akka.
An
Pick it
eye
up.
pops out in the back of her head, like.
Am I seeing
it
it?
up.
I see. No.
I taste
I'm
a
just
little bit
staring
more.
at Akka like, my god.
You test a little bit more?
Yep.
How much do you drink?
Not a full mouthful. Like half a mouth. Ish.
Half a mouth. It's half of the bottle.
Oh, okay. It's that tiny. No, then I'm not gonna drink half the bottle. Then I'm gonna just get a little bit more sip. A little bit sippy.
Okay, so like 1/4 quarter
Yeah.
of. Okay, I want you to roll a D100 for me.
Oh damn! This is.
The chat should roll.
Yeah.
Oh
Can
my
we get the
God.
chat to roll? Chat, can you do
If
like this?
if
Exclamation mark D100.
Yes.
Roll 1D100 like this, I think. Need to see. Or is it D100? Yeah, like that. Exclamation mark D100. Please do that for me and see what happens. Then we can continue on while
Yeah.
we wait. Yeah, you can
Please, somebody,
continue.
just roll it.
Yeah, we can continue
So-
and see if someone will do.
So,
What are you doing on this table?
none of your business.
What? But it's, I'm not nosy, I'm just interested. I'm also interested in magic, not as good as you, but I'm a beginner.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh,
Your questions.
fine.
I'm getting bored.
Real?
Yes.
Vifra questions.
Oh, there's. So, Bane of
told you.
Dwarves and Mothers of Night and all that with an amazing scent of immortalness. You said you would give us information when we stole Grida's necklace.
Yes.
Do you think she would notice if we tried to replace her necklace with this one you gave me?
Yeah.
So they are special in some way then.
Well, they have a little bit of magic.
But you were perfectly fine with just handing it to me.
Well, of course.
Should I be worried?
No, not at all.
Do I believe that?
Is this the first transition to becoming a hag? Is it a hag necklace?
No, no, no. It's a trinket that will protect you. Just that.
Oh, do you have a talisman that you can use to not get possessed by things? Need it for a friend.
Oh yeah, we do really need it for a friend actually.
Do you happen to just have a mimic lying about that you don't?
Oh yeah, like a tiny mimic, like think a jewelry box sized mimic would be really good.
She looks around.
Why do you ask?
Friends kind of
see,
want
like,
what?
Our friends asked us to bring souvenirs, okay? They has very specific requests.
Whom are you talking about?
The altar boy wants a mimic.
And the grumpy elf doesn't have
She-
that.
She has first of all disgust face, realizing that she's talking about the altar boy. But then she realized she has this yes in her eyes. She just going, wait here. And she just waltz into the hut. Oh, and for a brief second, it's happening. A lot
Oh
of
wait,
stuff.
how long is she away?
She will probably be away for some minutes, few
I
seconds
just-
or minutes.
Let's go
I just
with
want to check her table quickly when she's gone. I just want to look at stuff quickly.
yeah.
Did
And,
somebody
Not
roll?
much to
yeah, let's go with 33.
33. Oh, goody good.
Oh god.
Okay. Then I want you, Danne, to roll a d4.
A D4, okay.
Mhm.
A D4, a 2. I almost beat my stealth check.
And I want you to make another d4.
That's how many arms you get.
A 1.
A 1. Okay. As Vidal drinks like a fourth quarter and the hag just walks into the hut and Blinky just go to the table and looks up at Vidal. All of a sudden his head goes and his head is now a mouse head.
Only the head?
Only the head.
Is it like a big mouse head or a very small mouse head?
No, it's a very, very small mouse head.
I just start screaming.
The mouse screams back.
Can I talk, or is it
You have an intelligence of a mouse.
Oh!
So the bell runs away. And hides towards the tree.
I'm just standing there staring at them both like I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm like,
I'm just standing terrified.
The mouse is
Blinky,
hiding.
did you see that? Is this happening?
Is he trying to shift into an animal shape and it's just not working? What is happening?
I don't know, maybe it's broken.
Should I go after him? She said
Do we think we
stay
can
here.
fix him? I don't know.
She said don't move, but I'm
Well, he clearly moved. Do you have some cheese? Maybe we can like lure him back.
I do. I have some rotten cheese on me actually.
I mean, if it's a mouse, I don't think he cares if it's rotten or not, so try it.
Again.
Roll a
Okay,
persuasion with advantage.
Wow.
Oh, it's gonna be so a 16 plus a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
The mouse Vidal comes out from its hiding and kind of crawls back.
Oh
Is
my
it this
god,
very,
his hands
very
look so
slowly?
stupid.
Is it
this
creepy
must be so
crawling?
disturbing.
Yeah, it's like this type of crawling.
Yeah, and I have the goat part beneath, so it would be
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah. and the mouse comes closer, and with that, Akka comes back into the hut and sees this happening.
I'm just standing with cheese like,
Oh, I just wondered what would happen if you drink
She walks over to the table.
quarter of a polymorph potion. Interesting.
can you help him?
She looks at you, go,
Well, it will not be fun.
How
Yeah,
long
that's-
does the effect last?
Well, about an hour.
Do you have a rope? We can tie him down. It didn't happen.
I gave you a rope.
Right, I have a rope.
Let's leash the goat
I'm
mouse.
putting a little rope around his waist since his head is so tiny.
yeah. You tie him
give-
up, and he eats the cheese.
I give the rope to Rill.
I'm
Here.
just standing there holding this strange abomination of a goat mouse now in a leash.
It is a very weird sight.
Starting to
Sorry.
sniff at Rill's cloth.
I'm just trying so hard to not be creeped out.
Even this, it's disturbing
Yeah,
for me too.
I imagine Fidel is taller than Rill.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Maybe not with his head being like this.
No,
Stands up
it's
on my-
probably
legs and smells in your face.
I'm just gonna lean to the side so I can see Akka and Blinky
Yeah.
and be like, so did you find something for older boy and our weak-minded elf friend?
Ah, yes. Give him this.
this gives to Blinky.
I'll take it.
It is a small, how would I? It's a smaller box. It's like a Euro box.
Hmm. Okay.
Does
It
it have
will
teeth?
wake. It will wake up next dawn.
Oh, okay.
What did you say?
Ha-
Eurobox?
Jewelry box.
Jewelry
it's a
box.
Eurobox. How does he feed? Does he have to feed it? Not after midnight and all
I
that
don't know.
Amazing.
stuff? Okay.
I guess we will find out when it grows into a chest and eat us all. Amazing.
He will be so pleased. Thank you very much. I'll scrunch in my back.
Well, at least
and
I am amused of this idea.
I'll pull out some moss. Because I have so much more moss. Just like, here is a bonus. It's
She will gently palm it and put it on her table.
it's
Fascinating. For a small creature to wield such power.
yes.
It was very tasty. I'm not sure it tastes well now though. Because it's kind of dead.
Well, it's not to eat.
No, it's.
I
it's
mean,
dead.
it does give you glowing eyes if you eat a lot of it.
I
It makes
know.
you blind.
That doesn't mean that you are about to eat it.
I've done a lot of things you shouldn't do.
Same.
We have so much in common.
Yes, standing here with my new goat mouse pet.
Carry on.
How long is the rope?
Oh my god.
Oh, it is
30 feet? It's probably 30 feet or something.
I think
I know where
it's
this is
30 feet, yeah.
going.
It's 30
I
feet.
so know where this is going.
You have to. I don't know if it's a magical rope, so you have to do some shit to get out of it. I think.
Yes.
I don't think he's trying to get out of
No,
No.
but if
No,
he
I think
does,
he's
it's-
trying to run around me to get me entangled
Oh.
in it.
Run around. I've been running around a couple of circles and running away from Rill.
Oh
something.
no. No.
So is it my goat
It's still your
strength?
strength. Yeah.
It's my goat strength.
No.
Should I roll a strength or?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do I
It is
confess this
athletics.
bullshit?
It is athletic, but well, you managed to go away, But then you just boink, boom.
I mean, I could contest this because
Sure.
there is actually a chance I would roll lower.
Sure. Let's do that.
So just the strength?
Yeah. So Kalle and Per, it's very good for you to have Team Chaos talking to the hag.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I think
Felt like
it's
we fucked up before,
weirdly enough, it's
yeah.
going better than it would have with Valiant and Garbato.
Probably.
There would have been an all-out fight 5 minutes in.
So
No, 2 minutes in.
2 minutes.
so
Yeah.
2
Videl tries to run away or try to go as far as enough, and really you just simply flick with your hand and go "Arr!" and Videl
I have
just falls
never
backwards.
felt this strong.
Against a mouse. A goat mouse.
It's the goat head that does it, I'm sure.
Mhm. I'm just gonna ask you. Since you were the one that made all the dwarves in the mines into stone. So you must have been in the mine more than once, I assume.
Yes?
So there's the symbol. I'm just gonna pull out the symbol of Andukadir. This symbol is everywhere in this world.
Like literally everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that cursed family or clan.
Mm-hmm.
Why
What
is it
about
spread?
'em?
Why is it spread around like graffiti everywhere?
Because this was their own region. They
Okay.
were a part of a kingdom. Far, a very long time ago.
And this elven family that seems to have copied their
Oh,
family.
you've seen those? Well, they're trying to take over the ruins and trying to make their own empire, claiming that they own the magical artifact and selling them to the highest bidder.
Oh. Have you seen of some of these artifacts in the mine?
Oh, many.
Perhaps. Oh. Like some specific ones that stand out from the rest somehow?
Some dark ones. Kind of
Some-
like slender shape.
Black.
Well, there have been some of them in the mountains here in Skyhaven. But I would say that the dwarves didn't hide their best weapons and armors here.
Naturally.
They hide it in another mountain.
Oh, which mountain would that be?
Oh, you wouldn't have heard of it.
Try me.
Yeah.
Well, around my part. They call it the Black Mountain.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. And if I say I have heard of it?
Well, good for you then. You know a little bit of ancient history.
And if I...
And if we say that she who must not be named
Yeah,
is going
that's-
there?
Then she will die. She
She
doesn't
seems-
understand that waste of land. She will
seems
die even
very-
stepping in an inch into the frost wall.
Why does she seem so confident she won't, though?
Oh, but everybody that is confident goes into the frost waste, and they will never return.
What if she
But
has
she-
a map?
Yes, she claims
It-
she has a map.
Sure, but she doesn't have the real map. There have been many maps that explorers and excavationists has tried for 700s of years to get into the Black Mountain.
And the real map?
Oh, you want a real map?
We just
You
don't
want to go
her
to
have it.
Ban Kulidar, is that so?
I...
No. Real, no. She just said that mortals and things die there. I need to be a hag if that's gonna be a thing. If anything.
Mouse
I'm
Videl
not
goes.
gonna wait until you're 40 to
Yeah.
become a hag to. Yes, I would really much want a map to that place.
Then I can give it to you.
In exchange for.
A memory.
Can I pick which one?
It has to be a good one.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Sure. Sure.
Which minute the memory you want to give to her is a memory you have to text me.
I know a good one that you could.
And she will take it all and you will forget it.
You could take the memory of Videl turning to a mouse.
No.
That's not a good
That's
memory.
a good one. It's a really good one, and it would be quite fun. What?
No, I can text you a good memory.
Good. And she will lean down and she will take her very skeletal but almost like a bird finger, and she was almost like her nails are like long and sharp, almost like talons, and put it on your forehead, and all of a sudden you see this black light in your head, and you don't even, it just, something just disappears from your memory.
Well,
then.
that wasn't so bad, I think.
But thank you. Tasteful memory. I will put that to good use.
I'm
And she
sure.
leans over the table and takes one of the scrolls of the table and hands it to you.
It was on the fucking table this whole time.
Do not open it here.
Yeah, it was on the table.
God damn it!
I will not open it here. I'll take it. And just holding my hand together with the necklace, because I'm just stuffing everything in my hands right now.
Something more?
Yes,
So-
that.
Shouldn't we just be... She seems like a semi-trustworthy lady. Should we just ask her about your things and everything?
I mean, at this point, I don't see what else we have to lose. And since Videl is a mouse goat and Nope and Nope is not here, so
Nope.
No,
and
I
no.
second
nope.
rule, I'm seeing this.
It's like Piff or Puff. Nope and nope. On the new Fresh Adventures.
so if you're trying to ask me to be your shoulder angels, I am both the bad ones right now. So go for it.
Real has a scepter that we found in the mine.
Oh, you're talking about the Dark Scepter
Yes.
that I didn't want you to take with you.
We didn't take it with us. That's the thing. It kind of just is. Yeah.
Right.
We wanted to be respectful and leave it. And yet it followed us. So it's kind of a creepy thing.
Yeah, it seems awfully attached.
What do you want me to do with it?
Do you know why there's a little god inside it that's kind of harassing us?
She like frowns and almost in a very hackling way, like,
You don't. There's no god in it.
What
You
is
silly goblin.
it?
It is just a fraction of their essence. It's not a god. I've never been a god as that.
And
Show
what
it to me.
I me and the cat's out of the bag, so I'm just gonna go and try to grab it where I hid it behind my back. Get it out.
As you're reaching out for it and trying to reach for it, it isn't there anymore.
I kind of figured that would happen. Well, it seems like it poofed again.
It poofed, you say? A lot of things poof.
Let's not put that into practice, please.
Puff, 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 puff.
Puff and puff and puff and puff.
So,
But this fraction seems to be controlling Vithra, which is trapped in a mirror inside the mind.
oh, we're going back
the
to that
dwarves.
point, yes. Finish the job with Greta, and I
Yes.
will tell you about whatever happens
But
with
you
that
s-
mirror.
You said you would do it before we did it. You did.
You look at
I'm just looking at Lisa like,
What? But we might.
Silence! I have spoken my mind.
Fine.
More?
I'm just checking my list.
You're going on a business trip. Because
Right.
things are in the move. As in the
Yes.
forest is growing, which might be due to your covenant, your other sisters and daughters. And they seem to have grown the forest by the help of necromancy and circles left by elves, because the elves wanted to grow the forest at some point. Does any of this make sense, or is this all in my head?
She leans down towards you.
I'm going to be kind with you, since you parted with such a beautiful memory. It is not elves, it is whom of the elves.
Oh.
It is not a typical, like, it is elves, it is particular elves.
Like a
High
particular
elves?
family or a
Oh.
particular kind?
Ah, it's a particular kind. I wouldn't call them high elves.
But fancier
But-
elves.
Well, let's say that they have a little bit more vengeance upon the world.
I am letting go of the rope because I have so much in my hand, so Videl Mouse Goat can scamper around with his little rope tail now if he wants to.
No, that's my rope. I'll grab it. I got it as a gift.
Mouse Udell is going towards the table.
Uh-huh.
Searching for more cheese.
Yeah.
Strength pull. No,
you get-
Videl.
As you're getting up on the table, she flicker with her hand and your normal head appears.
That's enough
on
with
your
the
waist.
fun.
Step down from the table. Sorry.
You want
for
to
that.
drink some more? Are you satisfied with your drinks?
Tasted quite good. The blue one.
Yes, you want some more?
I think it's fine for now, right?
I feel kind of weird. Feels like
Yes.
I'm having a hangover. Like my head is shrunken. Grow again.
Regardless,
Yes. Sorry for
I'm
that.
getting quite bored with your mortals mingling and dwangling with your questions. I'm about to go
yes.
away. I haven't been away from this place for many years.
Yes, yes.
Be
We
nice
will
to
find
stretch your legs.
Greta. We will get the necklace.
Mhm.
Then we will come back, and hopefully by the time that happens, the forest hasn't overgrown the world, and there isn't like orcs led by a cyclops killing everyone, because that is kind of what's happening right now, and we're a bit worried that we will be like smashed in between a forest and like war between
Well,
humans, dwarves, and
I can
orcs and
part.
goblins.
I can part away with you with these kind, wise words. Don't fuck up.
Okay.
Got
Oh.
it.
Can you part with words like, which way is Murak gonna go next?
Or
Oh, I do not know.
or
Okay.
I'm proud of you 3. You've done good.
Oh, pride is not in my spectrum of feelings towards you at all.
All he wants is a head pat.
I
All
think you can scratch your goat by yourselves.
Okay, one last question. It's kind of more like a business question.
Hmm.
You have a lot of stuff here. Do you? Since if we get the necklace, I can get to you quicker if I have some components in my possession that can make me teleport places. Huh?
I need them for myself.
Of course. I'm just checking. I'll inquire somewhere else.
But if you feel so inclined when I'm gone, try to sneak in. By all means.
I don't steal from employers.
Ah. Good goblin. A smart goblin.
I try to be.
Why do
Looks
I
at
have
Rill.
a rope around my chest?
Looks at Will hastily. Are we done?
Yes.
Then take my teleporter away.
And she takes a bottle, like a potion from the table, and walks away towards the teleportation circle.
Can we just look on the slaughter 2 seconds before we leave?
I was just gonna say that as she walks away, I'm just gonna like go back in and like look through Nick's eyes.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking?
I mean, since he was instructed to fly around over the battlefield, I want to see, like, have the goblins destroyed the statue now? Because that's what they were doing when we last looked.
As you return to the vision of your familiar flying very close by towards the statue, as you blink in, you can see a very huge chunk of, like, what would that be? The left side of the statue just tumbles down into the ground. And a huge hole appears, and most of the goblins like climbs into the skull of the statue.
Wait, it's hollow?
It's hollow.
Oops.
I want Nyx to swoop closer. Stealthily.
Make a stealth check.
Nyx, extra swift owl. Where? Also, he is camouflaging himself as he flies
All
in.
right. He tries to
Which-
camouflage, which give him advantage.
No, it says the
No?
other way around. What I all wisdom checks on perception against him has disadvantage.
Okay. So Nyx waits for a little bit until the goblins have just climbed in, wait for a bit, flies over and just shift toward more of a gray stone texture of it, and places close by to the edge of this hole, peeking in. Make a perception check.
Oh, that is. Wait, he's using eyes. I think it's good when he's using his eyes.
Yes.
Good boy.
Also, it's dark in there. 22. As you are peering in, or Nyx is peering in, trying to see from this distance is quite hard, but you can see there, it looks like it's some sort of like fortification inside the statue. It
Like
looks
some-
like a part of an old ruin that has been overly built. It looks like a part of like a tower or something.
Like,
So in the statue, there is a ruin of a tower.
so it kind of looks like someone built the statue on top of the tower.
Yes.
Huh. I mean, I'm just gonna have Nick squeak in a bit more
Yeah.
so I can
Nyx
get a closer
swoops
look.
in a little bit, and the goblins are voracious. They are taking all of the interior, like furniture, whatever there are, like symbols or like this huge like flags or something like it. They just take it and tear it apart. All of it. They just smash it to bits. And they are just screaming to each other in supposedly a language that you probably don't understand.
Probably not. Question: is there any like flags or any like anything I could use to recognize what this?
You, with a 22, I will allow you to see one of them before they get chunked down. It is a symbol that looks familiar. It looks like the Andul Kadir symbol.
Of course. Okay. I'm gonna have Nyx swoop out again and
Mhm.
just float around in the sky and as I go back to myself.
You swoop out and you look about. You can see the refugee camp is no longer there. It is a burning, just an ash hellscape.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there's a lot of people that has been slaughtered, like brutally slaughtered. They're not to be too gruesome right now, but it is not a pretty sight. I would say that like Silent Hill is probably very like polite in that sense.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna walk over to my companions and follow along to that stupid teleportation circle
Okay.
as I retell, not in a whisper, but not like, "Hi, I'm talking to you, Akka," but I'm not also trying to whisper so she thinks like, "Oh, they don't want me to hear what they're saying."
Okay. Okay. You're retelling everything that you saw. Akka does not reply,
I
or
mean,
doesn't care about it. But you reach the teleportation circle, and as you step upon it, she places the flask, the potion, on top of one of the ruins. Or one of the runes in the circle.
Are you ready to proceed back?
Yep. Gonna get that necklace for you. Don't you worry.
yeah.
Very
It's
good
just
then.
gonna add it to our to-do list.
Yeah.
And she takes up a small little, like a hammer or some sort, and just crushes the flask. And in a flash, you disappear, and you will reappear back. But before that, we're coming back to the others.
Hey,
Hey.
It has been quite some time when your friends departed. And you're exactly, you're in the house and you can say whatever you want.
I'm hungry.
okay.
Do I have food?
You have no food in the house. No. You have only purchased furniture.
Maybe we should go get some grocery shopping,
Or we can go to the bar.
or we could go to the bar, but we need food.
Okay, let's do this first. Let's go to the bar, drink one beer,
Only one.
only one, and then we buy groceries.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
No, I mean
Sounds like a
nothing.
fine plan.
Yes, let's go to the bar then.
You return back open the door, shut the door, and you come back to the Lost Warriors Inn, and it is it's a normal paced day. Some of them are eating, and the bartender just greets you as you come in and go, "Hey, welcome back."
You know what, fella? I'm just gonna take one little bit of snack. You know, traveling snack.
Traveling
By the
snack?
yeah, exactly. When we go to pick up the groceries, I don't want to be hungry, you know. So I'm just gonna take something to eat.
Ah,
So what do you have?
One large boar, please.
Coming right up. That will be 5 gold, please.
Ah, yes, and bring in some ale.
Add in another gold, and I will give it to you.
Oh, here's 2 gold.
Oh, it takes some and go, "Thank you, kind sir."
Aha.
And about an hour later,
Yes.
the boar comes back. And you have yourself a whole cooked boar.
Hmm. No problem. I mean, this is nice, isn't it?
is there a view of the statue and well and stuff from where we are sitting?
You mean in
The square.
Roswick? In the
Yes.
square?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. There are.
While waiting for the boar, I will draw, and I will just relax and sketch in my new sketchbook.
Make a performance check.
Oh.
To see how good your drawing is.
Well, I just started.
Yeah. It is. It is progress. It is probably the best you have done, but it's progress.
You know, this is a tasty boar. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. It's good.
Have some. Try to
Should
feed
we
it to him.
maybe? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Are you gonna finish that bear?
No,
Well, then allow me.
I don't drink anymore, Garbod.
But whoa. Whoa. What did you say?
I say that we should go and stock up our house.
I thought you said you didn't drink anything.
I don't drink beverages anymore.
Who are you, and what have they done to you?
As I said before, I have found my path. I am not insane or fucked up in the head. I'm just at peace.
Yeah, sure. But just taste it. It's dwarven ale.
No,
Come on.
I don't want dwarven ale.
Wine.
No, why do you want to drink all the time?
Because I'm thirsty.
Are you suppressing feelings with alcohol? Garbod?
No, I'm suppressing my feeling in the stomach with boar and beer.
Okay, well,
2 bees, you know.
suppress away. I am going.
Let's go shop then. Oh.
So you take your doggy bag of your boar.
yes, I take my
Doggy sack.
Your doggy
Yes.
sack.
and an ale in my hand as we walk.
Right. You
Yeah.
take it into your tankard and you walk into Godric's Goods, and not to make a blah 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 blah. You can store up your storage by giving me like 1 gold, and you can have like a week or so food.
And I just paid 7 golds for a meal.
Yeah, it's
Now
a
I
boar,
feel-
Caleb. It
You're
is a
stupid.
cooked boar.
Okay.
Let's see, 1 gold. Oh,
But if
God
you
damn, I got
you can buy a boar and then you can cook it yourself.
Oh. Yeah. No. Okay.
That
I
is
guess.
20 gold. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, fun. Yes. Sure. So, you happy with everything we bought now?
Yes.
As you are returning back towards your house, there comes in like a small, not a caravan, but it's a small group of like, it is 3 wagons long. There are 2 horses in the front, like two horses in a wagon with some people on it, and then there's one horse in a smaller wagon, and then behind it is 2 horses in a larger wagon. Some of them just hops out, gets into the Lost Warriors Inn, and then just the older gentleman in the front nods at you because if you're looking at them as you're going into your house, they just nod towards you.
Yeah.
Hey!
As then you go into your house.
Do we
Right.
recognize them?
Make an insight check. With a quick glance at the elderly man and the people on the front cart and all of the other carts, you don't seem to be familiar with none of them.
Okay.
But they look like jolly and very like, yeah, they are out of on their own adventures.
Do they look like just adventurers, or do they have any sigils, or?
They look like they have a sigil, and I'm going to allow, because you rolled pretty high, you have seen the symbol before. It is a symbol that looks quite similar to Aaron.
You know what, Valiant?
What?
Wouldn't it be fun just to go back to the pub? No drinking, but play music. Then you can drink, I don't know, cooked water or something like that. Then have a jolly good time instead of sitting and moaning in this house of an old hag, you know. It gives me the creeps. I don't think I got the stench out of the room yet. She did something in there, something really bad, you know.
Yes, I don't really like the house, but we'll soon be leaving, and I want to get things in order, and I want to prepare for the trip. Not
But
drink.
I
And
said play music.
I don't play the flute anymore.
When did it become more grey and boring and everything? You used to be fun.
Aren't you supposed to be like what's it called?
It's my day off. It's Saturday. Sunday, yes. But it's Saturday. Come on. Saturday at the
Shouldn't
pub.
you be praying on?
I've been praying all morning. That's old news. Come on. A little bit of the flute. I won't tell anyone. I promise. Especially not the goblin. I will not tell the goblin to play the flute. Come on. A little do 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 do. You can't be boring every day of the week.
We are kind of saving the world, Garbled. Could you?
Yes, and we need to let loose. Let out some steam. Mm-hmm. Pretty compelling argument,
I will be coming shortly. You go ahead. I will just fix some stuff in the house, and I will be over there.
Okay, fine. I don't care. I'm gonna go to the pub and have a good time because it's my Saturday of the month.
Yes, you do that. I'll be coming there shortly.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna walk to the Lost Warriors Inn.
And I want to search Garbod's room because there's something weird with Garbod.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
The trust.
The trust.
That's
You just
the
got stabbed by
flute sucking.
I wish that I had a
Out the
small box
window!
of a mimic now, just biting your nose or finger.
Could there be an object which is cursed in here?
Garbod, what items would you leave in your
I have a
room?
really nice and tidy room. A really Spartan room. Not much of anything. I do my bed all morning. It's neat. I think I leave. I don't know what. Am I? I'm not in full armor now, or I leave.
Well, it depends on you because you're quite going soon. So I assume that you still have your entire.
Yeah, I have my
like,
fine
armor.
clothes. It's Saturday, so I
Mhm.
left my armor, my weapons. I bring. I don't know, Do I have just a secondary weapon? Yeah, my warhammer, of course. My warhammer. I leave my great axe on a stand, and my armor on a stand. Yeah. And I don't have that. I don't possess that many things. I know a boring book about the judge, which I, by the way, think is great.
Do you leave the book, or do you have it around your neck or something?
No, I'll leave the book that is tied to a big chain, which I have around me, with my armor. I don't think I have that much of stuff, actually.
No.
You have a chalice.
A what? No?
A chalice you got from the old man.
Oh yeah.
The one with the,
The chalice.
the
Yeah.
rubies and stuff. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going out with my fine clothes.
That book is very important to you, right?
Yes.
Just so I know. Yeah, well, so what do I find?
I think I'm not hiding anything, so I think you find everything. A boring room,
It is
which
most
looks
of the
like it's a room for a monk.
I
Except
mean,
for
we
not
are
someone.
sharing rooms, right?
yeah.
Well, my
you're sure.
part of the room is really boring.
Yeah, but he's a very, very nitty, like, and very clean part of the house. You find a lot of his like ceremonial stuff, and of all the things that he has in his possessions, the thing that you find most probably valuable to him, because you have seen him have this book around his neck and referring to some stuff in the book as well. So this book is very probably important for him.
Well, the belt I obviously wearing,
Oh, yeah.
belt of the Warren kind.
Yeah. You cannot
Well-
really untune from it.
Yeah, no.
You can untune from it, but yeah.
I think you find an amazing book of incense, actually. And candles.
Yeah.
Yes. Candles and incense. Apparently.
So I'm searching, and just I find Garbo this changed. Maybe becoming an alcoholic, I don't really know, or maybe it always was that way. I have been so lost in my mind these past weeks, but now I'm starting to become sharp. And I take a piece of coal, and I just, or a pen or something, and and is there an ink pen or something inky? Do I have an ink? Wait, I have
Sure,
art.
someone has bought
Yeah,
I have my art
Yeah.
stuff.
and stuff in the
So
house.
I take a pencil or some sort. I just open a random page that looks grand and fine, and I scribble with big, ugly letters. Rill was here. And I close the book. And I go about and I put some dried meat in the cabinets, and I tidy up a little bit, and the house looks nice. We are well stocked with food that will last for a while, and I head over to the Lost Warrior Inn.
Are you still mad because I won the drinking contest, you fucking ass?
No, this had nothing to do with you.
I think we would say that's a draw between us three.
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Totally.
And Garbod,
Yeah.
you reach the Lost Warriors Inn, and you stay there for a while. You can see the people. The person that went in there is talking to the bartender for a little bit, and some of the bartender's helpers or the waiters comes back with this huge sack and put it on top of the counter. It looks like the gentleman that gives some coin turns back with the sack, looks at you in the eye as you walk past the door and go, "Day," and you walks out.
Okay. Big sack.
Do you say it to him?
That's a nice sack.
Well, yeah. The children and people need food for the travels.
Oh, children. You're traveling with children?
Oh yeah, we're getting some stuff back from Varil. We're leaving the country, you see.
Oh, really? Well,
Oh,
how
yeah.
so? How so?
It's a lot of shit going on in this land.
Yes.
You know,
maybe.
first the attack in Aeron, and then
Uh-huh.
the attack of Drunor that we heard now. We followed the soldiers over there and we departed from them.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, you have time for a beer? I want to hear that story.
Oh, no. I haven't that time. My family and my other associates are waiting outside. We are just hitting the road.
Okay, all right, okay. Yes. Perhaps if we meet another time, I guess.
Probably not, but it will be nice.
You have a safe travel, my dear friend.
Well, the same to you whenever you travel.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
nods and just goes back to the carts.
Yeah,
And after some time, you can see that they are trying to move along.
okay. There's no party around here, I guess. I'll still eat something on some of my boar because I brought that back, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, good fine Saturday night off when no one is around.
There are some villagers. Or some townspeople.
Okay.
They are
Or
sitting on their
conversation anyway.
own table and they are just talking a little bit. And yeah.
I eat. Yeah, I eat and just look around, see that everything is okay, I guess. Ordinary Saturday night, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Not so much partying going on.
No.
But it's-
Stupid elf being boring.
And after quite some time goes by, and you sit there a little bit, and Thalion comes eventually. You sit there
you
after
show
you
up.
have
What time is
drinking.
it?
It's about 1.5 hours since they left. They will come to you soon.
What is the time of the day?
Let's say you depart during the morning. It's getting close to in an hour or so. It's midday.
Okay. Good day, Garbod.
No, good day. I'm eating lunch.
Yeah, the boar was breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, nice.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah. The new Thalion, I guess.
What's that?
No music, no drinking. I don't know how to tackle this. What made you change your mind?
We almost died so many times.
Hmm?
Yeah, so
Could
I
have been
feel
great
that.
deaths.
Yes, I just feel that we should. I don't know how to explain.
Be more careful with life.
Yes, cherish the moment and.
Yes, but what could be more close than to die in battle? Serving the judge?
Pretty much.
I'm sorry,
everything
it's my
that-
day off. I'm not gonna talk about that. It's not a work day. I'm sorry. I'll
Well-
take that to the church.
What do you think about having a goblin in our group?
It has changed my perspective of things. I was wrong. That is my fault. But you're not so happy about it, I guess. How are you?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's Blinky.
Yeah, it's Blinky. I mean, maybe not all goblins deserve a mace in the face.
Oh yeah.
So it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, me too.
It won't stop me from smacking goblins, obviously. But, you know. But why all the change? Just because we nearly died a couple of times? That's why you stopped drinking and having fun?
Do you ever think about all the people and stuff you kill?
All the time, yes.
That doesn't concern you, like ripping heads off and stuff?
Well, I mean, it's good deaths. I mean, you fight honorably, and you die.
And your thoughts about the world ending, kind of?
Falcon, we're all gonna die someday. Why not just make a good spectacle of it? No, but I mean, I serve
Are
my
you
god.
eager to die? Is that
No.
why you and everyone else in this group are like going, "Ooh, danger! Let's go there and die. It will be glorious. Let's
That's-
die. I want to die. I want to
Making it
save the
sound so
goddamn
bad.
forest because I love forests and animals. I don't want to
you're
die.
Whoa. Whoa.
Can we just do our quest and don't die?"
Yeah, we can absolutely do the quest, but I can't promise you won't die. Well, if you die, I promise I will do everything I can to resurrect you. I
Thank
can
you.
even put you back together. But I mean, if you lose your head, might
Uh,
be some problems. But yes,
And I will do everything I can to protect you from dying, but it's kind of hard as you rush into every single danger we encounter.
well, yes, but I'm not as squishy as you. So I mean, you can shoot from afar. I can
And
bash from close.
by the way, your temple over here,
Mm-hmm.
that monster,
Yes.
that
Foul beast.
Rill and Videl, and I don't know, Blinky awoken.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, they fucked it up. Yes, they did. But
And the moss creature thingy
Mhm. Yes.
that they awoken.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that-
right, the mountain monster that they awoken.
The one
Or
with the three
we,
heads.
technically.
One with the three heads and stuff.
I don't even remember all the monsters we have awoken.
No, good time. But okay, so the temple. You could see it as a test, right?
No.
And okay, you see it as you wish. I see it as a test, and we completed the test. The thing that bothers me is this Joker laughing one. Ever hear that? Sometimes,
Oh,
from
you mean
somewhere.
the laughing god
Yes,
that real awoken?
oh yeah, that
Yeah,
it's a
that
little
god.
bit bothering.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that,
a little
yeah.
bit bothering. Sometimes I actually think I can hear her, that thing. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes. You too?
And I see
Oh, I thought it
things
was
in
going
my
mad.
sleep.
Have you seen things in your sleep too? I had the
Horrible,
most.
horrible things.
Yeah, I had kind of a interesting dream the other night. Really
Tell me
weird,
about it.
We got locked in some kind of a weird house or basement and stuff. For no reason, we were going to
Yeah.
be in a house and protect it from something. Do not open the door, the lady said. I don't know. I think she was hitting on me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, about.
Then I went down to a basement, and I think I saw Madame Red. And she was kind of kind of pissed off, because the whole thing with the fiend thing, all that kind of that business. We banished the fiend to a better place.
Do you remember that weird house we stopped by in the woods?
Oh, the creepy lady in water.
The house that Rill knocked on?
Off. I wasn't even there on that play, but
Well,
yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
dream
Yeah.
we had.
Yeah. That's spooky house. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Point, didn't Garbod enter the house at all?
No.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
he did, but it was like the aftermath of everything.
Yeah, I smacked a bit in the head. Well, the
But
Yeah.
you were
Weird.
there, yes.
yes, yes.
Well, everything in this dream you had about a weird house at a basement, I had that dream
Oh,
too. And
yes?
that was like a goddamn deja vu of that house.
When you say it like that, do we have the same dream? That is.
It ended like you went down in the basement and I was
Mm-hmm.
keeping guard and stuff, and
Yeah. Yes.
and some weird shadow thing killed us all.
I didn't die, but it wanted to kill me.
I remember I went up to the bedroom. Garbo, do you even imagine all the horrible things I have seen?
I think we shared a lot of horrible things. The thing is, you let it grow inside you and make it worse.
I am a creature of the woods. I
Yes.
like harmony and peace.
So,
But I don't know.
what if I told you I could help you with that? Get some peace. Inner peace.
Like a glorious death.
No. Hopefully everything ends with a glorious death. You don't want to die old in a bed, all
Yes, I
wrinkly.
do.
Okay, but aren't you an elf? Don't you just like live forever?
Kinda.
Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna miss out on that. Dying in the bed old. But why don't you just I don't dwell on things like that. I don't let that eat up my mind. That's bad for your head, I have a good book back home. If you just want to read, it might get some peace.
But
I'm not
how?
trying to, I'm not trying to, sway you into the cause of the judge. That would be bad
Don't
of
you
me.
feel all of these strange presences that we have encountered? Don't you feel them gnawing inside of you?
I feel them, of course.
Like
but
when we were inside that weird scepter.
That is weird, yes.
Ever since that time, I have heard that in the back of my head, and
it bothers me as well.
I feel cursed. And we fought demons. I don't even know what we have been.
But do you feel cursed? I mean,
I think I'm starting to go insane.
okay, let's. Oof. I'm just gonna show you my book back at home, and you can read some of it if you like. And if you like it, we'll just pick up a copy of it, and you can look at it. It helps me when I'm down, It really helps me.
I'm
mind,
really
yeah.
not that religious.
You don't have to be religious. You just have to, check it out. You don't even have to make prayers to the judge. You don't have to do that. I like to do that
Yeah,
because it helps me, but you don't have to.
Okay, let's go to the house and wait for the others, and you may read from the book.
Sure.
And I will. Yeah, I will stare at the fire and.
And it's about you are getting out from the Lost Warriors Inn, having your chat and probably a drink or so.
I would like to do.
Mhm.
Now my character is just guessing that Balin has lost his alignment.
Okay.
It feels like that, and I would like to do. I will try to do. Ceremony. Would that help?
Mhm.
If how would it feel if if I did atonement? Touch one willing creature, and on a successful check, you restore the target's original alignment. How would that make him feel?
Are you
Would
doing
that make him feel better?
ceremony?
Yes. See if I can fix his original alignment. I
You
know we
have
don't play.
probably it is a casting time of 1 hour, so I would
Yes.
say if you are doing this during the time you sit there and he must be willingly listening to these words.
Oh, he has been listening to my words, hasn't he? We've been talking a lot.
Are
Yes,
you
before we go, I'm just gonna
Mhm.
try to convince him that we could try it. So Falion, no, just want to show you what might to ease your mind, if you would just let me.
Yes, I have made a nice fire here in the living room, and we have pelts to sit on, and I will brew some herb tea. And you may
Yes.
read from your book.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I will try to do that and do atonement on you if you're willing.
If Per's character is allowing you to do it, you will most certainly can do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I will see.
So you have to roll a wisdom check.
Yes.
It's an insight check.
Okay. Wisdom insight check.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
Kalle is.
Okay.
You touch your creature with a willing with alignment change. You can make You must make a DC, blah, 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 blah. On a successful check, you restore the target's original alignment.
Just
Yeah.
a question. What is my alignment?
I don't know, but it feels like you lost your alignment, and I want
Also
to
for-
restore it.
Because
For the, yeah, I will try to. For the viewers at home, I don't really, me personally as a DM, I don't really understand alignment because alignment just locks a person inside. So we are not really going with like alignment. It's more of as a reference in our game. But I will definitely mix some things if Kalle wants to do this.
But I'm thinking, I as a wood elf,
Mhm.
what should my alignment be? Is there like I think Withra, could that be like a?
I mean, I see you more as a lawful type of character. Not lawful good, but like a lawful neutral player.
I don't really know anything about that, but I guess it sounds.
Something like you are more.
I'm
You
an-
are you understand rules and everything has to be a certain type of way. It is tradition.
Yeah,
Like
and I'm a peaceful.
lawful neutral are like they're respecting of like traditions and the laws of a nation or the laws of everything.
Yes.
So, Kalle, you may certainly roll for it.
Insight.
It is an insight check.
23.
Okay.
I don't know if this has any. I just want to make you feel better and find yourself. That is what I
Oh.
want to do with this.
Oh, you will make him feel better, all right.
Well,
I'm a
okay.
fucking horn! I will get you, Carbon!
You have destroyed my antagonist for the whole game, Kalle.
Oh yes, I have.
No. So you sit down at the fire,
Drinking herb tea on pelt.
drinking herbs, teas, and it is getting for the first thing. I think that Thalion would probably be this would not help. But then you start to focus on not what Garbod is. He's not referring to the to his god. He's referring to a moment, to the state, to this now, and you enter this meditation. And you can hear the crackling sound of the hearth close by to you. And then all of a sudden, all noise just seems to vanish away. You start to hear a wind breeze. And you start to smell moss and forest. You started to hear birds. And then all of a sudden, something hurts in your stomach.
Oh!
And I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. What's happening?
With that Constitution saving throw, you have passed it. And all of a sudden, as you're sitting there, it has been quiet for a moment, and you have just talked a little bit like, a meditation type of way you did in
Was
your
so
temple and so
nice.
on. And all of a sudden, Thalion just pukes this hideous, thick tar substance out from his mouth. And
What's
We've
up?
been there before. We've been there before, Pat.
I was only thinking about that.
We've done this in real life.
Carbon, hold my hand!
Hold my hand.
oh god.
Yeah, that's a story for another time. But
Yeah, this
Yes,
is
it
a story
is.
for another
this
time.
is a deja vu.
Yes, it is.
Do the people outside hear, oh, Garbod, pull my hair? Don't let him."
No. But as you are getting closer to the house, though, you're starting to hear this. It sounds a little bit commotion inside the house. And
We're in Rustpike now.
yeah, you're in Rostpike. You have come up from the temple and so on. And
Do I still have the rope tied around my chest?
No.
No, I have taken that.
But as you're getting closer to the house, you're not here. You just feel there is something has changed. Do you open the door into Nope House?
Of course, I kick in the door. I ready my staff and I
You-
rush into the house.
I'm just gonna. Please don't destroy the front door!
I can't kick in a door in this game. I can't. I simply
Oh.
can't. That's why I open it
Okay.
regularly.
You violently open up the door. And on Pelts, sitting close to the hearth, you can see them sitting there. Garbod is like looking at Thalion, and he has just finished up like puking.
I imagine a hand on my head, and I'm up.
And you puke once again, and more of this black tar just comes spewing out. And after it's done, you feel like the world has just lifted from your shoulders.
Garbod. I see now. No.
No, no.
So how are you How are you sitting in the room? Are you
what is
holding
the
him?
scene that we
Yeah.
see when we enter the room to
I
hear
just seem to be
this?
sitting in crossed
Don't we
legs,
have the
looking
map of our
at
house?
each other
Yeah.
with tea in our hands and looking in.
There is
Yeah.
the smell
Fancy
of
in our eyes.
like herb tea and the hearth, and then they're sitting close by in like crossed legs and holding. Garbod is like not holding each other's hands, but and then in the middle of them is a huge pile of this like thick tar like substance.
Garbod, did you bring a pot? Did you know this would happen?
Really not think you had this much in you, which, yeah. Well, you got it out, so I mean...
Well, I look at the black stuff and up to Garbod and... Is that it?
You feel better?
I feel a lot better.
I feel like we should leave again.
I'm staring at
does it
Will,
look-
just like, yeah, what is it? What did we come into? Like,
Yes,
I don't
please,
know,
it's
but
a
don't
private
touch
moment.
it.
Hey,
do you
people.
mind? No.
Does it look like Garbod did this to Thalion? Would it look like that, or does it?
It
Does it look like-
it looks because on his like mouth and lips there you can see still the black tar. So it's Salion that has puked, but you believe that he has. It is not Garbo that probably made something to cause this.
I don't know what you ate, Thalion, but can you please stay away until this is contagious and not food poisoning?
This is...
Should we quarantine this room for now?
I don't think this is food. I think this is like evil or...
I want to
black-
do a medicine check on Thalion.
Sure.
I'd say this
I'm
is all the
backing
bad
off.
things that you've been carrying inside of you.
Yes, this is emotions and...
You look at the Videlius clops back to you, and it looks into your eyes, and just taking a lot of like he has made magical performance before on you, and you see that Thalion is perfectly fine.
I am still gonna back the fuck up.
I touched
I
the
haven't,
puke.
I haven't gone in through the
The
door. I'm
puke.
standing like,
The puke on the ground, as you turn to it, you can see it turns to stone, and then you just pulverize.
I look over at Garbod. Did you do?
Oh, Fallon wasn't feeling very well. He's been a little bit confused, as I said. He's been keeping a lot of bad things inside of him, clogging
Clearly.
him up. Clearly, yes. So I just, cleansed his mind from bad thoughts. That's all.
And that made him puke.
Yes,
is
it's
this why
better
you're-
than
oh,
from hole number 2. Believe me.
I feel so light.
is this why your last name is Gallstone? Because he's
That's a
like-
completely different story, which we might take when we're a little bit drunk.
I
Funny
I wanna
story though.
poke
Is
the-
this
wanna poke the
usual?
stones with a stick.
This is yes. This is usual. I didn't think Fallon carried this much inside of him. I'm really sorry, Fallon. If I had known, I would just have talked to you. No one should carry this much inside them. I know it might be hard to face as much dangerous as we do. And this is what happens when you still let it grow inside you. This is what it looks like. And
I'm
I just
just
hope that you
awkwardly
might feel
standing
better.
in the back, like touching my stomach, like, do I have stuff
Do-
inside me?
Do
Like,
we all have this black?
Well, it all
Part.
depends on how you handle fear and sadness.
Oh, that's easy. Complete denial.
Yeah.
Well,
Something like that. Yes.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
I hide it with jokes and music.
Yeah.
I just ignore it until it go away.
I eat stuff.
I have just suppressed it and thought about the greater goal of our lives, but this was a revelation.
Well, I'm glad you had a therapeutic session while we were gone. Progress.
So, what happened with you guys?
I don't
Oh,
know.
we need to steal a necklace from Grida.
Oh, and the scepter
wait.
teleported to us, and then it teleported back again.
Oh, and
Where
we
is
were
the
in
bag?
a creepy. I had this kind of fucking weird vision in my mind where we were in a house in a forest, and there was like
No way!
an old lady there.
So we all had it.
The what?
Oh.
Did
You
you
had it too?
also see? Got a vision from a mountaintop,
A
smelling burning
mountain.
wood and wool.
Oh, I think I missed that part.
I missed that part too. I saw the god, the laughing god. He was trapped in a little circle, and then he said I was gonna die, and then I don't remember anything.
I saw a child crawling on the floor, then disappearing underneath the sofa.
What did I see?
I think I saw Madame Red.
You saw your. I think you saw your family and
You
friends
saw your
getting
family
murdered.
in your clan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Getting murdered by goblins.
Yeah.
Easy
But
to
that
forget.
was before.
No, that was up in the bedroom.
And then you
Okay.
got trapped inside a room with the goblins and the dead elves.
A
Yeah,
lot
so-
of stuff happened. I want to find, is my bag of holding where I left it? Is question number one. I would
Well-
have left it in my room.
Mhm.
You remember the family that lived in that weird house?
But yes,
Where
of
I-
course.
Yeah. You had that dream, right?
Hmm.
What does that mean?
Oh, as a bonus to all this bullshit, not only do I have a hag necklace, I have another necklace.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this necklace belonged to the lady of the house, and I picked this out of a vision because I'm good at picking stuff out of bullshit places.
Apparently you are. You should have brought some platinum coins.
I should.
Do I have things on me? Did I bring the tarot
But
cards
can we
with me?
just
No.
discuss the fact
No.
that most of us died?
I didn't die.
Or
I
I
some-
don't
didn't
know
die.
if I
I
died.
don't
I
think I
just
died. I ran
I
down
saw
the mountain.
darkness.
I didn't die. I just saw stuff.
Couldn't that be death?
I don't know.
Alive now?
It didn't look like death to me. If it was, it was extremely irritating.
Do you know what death looks like?
I would assume not like what I saw.
It didn't feel like when we died in the Scepter when we got stabbed. That felt like death. This didn't feel like death.
No, death felt like trickery and weirdness.
I just turn my back to the group, I sit by the fire, and I drink my tea. Look into the flame.
So the rest of you went. I stopped in the corridor and I found some lights. But you went on because there was a child that was like, "Oh, help me, help me."
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
happened
I
Yeah,
followed the
Garbo-
child.
What
Garbo
happened
picked up a
afterwards?
book, and he turned crazy. So I snapped him out of it.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, welcome. Then I picked up the book and I saw a mountain. I stood on a mountaintop.
Yeah, and then you just disappeared.
So Garbod and Rill, you were. What happened to you?
I don't know. Garbod just left me. I think he was looking for you. Or was it
Everybody
Videl?
just disappeared.
I don't know. Everyone just left me. I was alone with a child crawling around on the floor.
You all went down into the basement,
Mm-hmm.
and I
What did
went
you do?
upstairs to the bedroom
And the stupid music
Weren't
box.
you gonna keep watch? Why did you go upstairs?
because I heard a music box playing, and I went up there and I destroyed it.
Oh, we heard a music box and then everything turned black, and then when it stopped, it turned light again. So maybe you
Did I do
did
something
that.
good?
I don't know.
I am sure you did something good. Apart from the fact that you
We-
abandoned your post as a
We
guard.
did hear someone say you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that too.
So maybe you did something bad.
But we did get a necklace from it, because, I mean, we love collecting weird trinkets from places. By the way, I'm just gonna run over and, like, check on the scepter.
Garbod, I have a gift from Akka to you. She seemed so pleased to give it to you.
Wait, what? A gift from the hag to me?
What? Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But you wanted it, you asked for it. It's your very own mimic.
It's a trap.
I gave you
For me?
this jewelry box.
You look at the box, and the box is very plain,
So cute.
but it doesn't. Do you open it?
Yes.
It doesn't have any teeth, anything.
Doesn't have any teeth. Is it
Oh.
a baby mimic?
It's
Garbod.
gonna wake up tomorrow at dawn.
Yes.
She didn't say anything
Yes.
how to take care of it.
That is a hag's gift. Isn't
know.
that kind of
Heretical.
No. Yeah.
But it's so nice.
As Thadian
Uh.
is saying that, I'm standing there with the obviously hag giving necklace, like trying it out.
For the mirror? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Evening dress.
turn around like
Turning shape.
Garbod, and then I see Rillen.
I stand
I'm
like
not
this,
about to throw
smelling my
like a
breath.
ring.
Oh yeah, and Blink is there with her new fancy rope, like.
and ring. Oh.
Dear journal, today was the day I decided I would go off on my own.
I think
Oh,
Thali
yeah,
needs
yes.
to puke some more.
He's just sad because he didn't get any gifts.
Question: is the fucking scepter there when I tried to fish it out of my
Yeah.
bag of holding?
Yes, it is.
I
Cool,
think it's in a
does it-
box, right?
Wasn't it in a box in the bag of holding? Because
Yeah.
I left the bag of holding.
Yeah, you fish it up.
Oh
in the
yeah,
box
I
and you
can't
open
get
up
it
the
out
box.
because someone else has the key.
Yeah. You fish
That
up the
would be
box.
me.
Yes, I
No.
fish up the box.
No, is that you? Okay.
Yes. And I walk over to Videl. We need to see if it's still in here.
I up the key, put it in the hole, and I turn the key.
And then you open up the lid, and the scepter lies there.
Does it look different in any way?
No,
Does it vibrate
no,
Does it look more
ferociously?
evil?
no. It's just there.
I want to lick it.
Yeah, this.
For real?
Yes, because I've seen my friends do this, and it apparently gives them epiphanies every time they do. So this is apparently something that you should do.
What are you licking?
The Dark Scepter.
Right. Okay. You do
I'm
that.
sorry, Blinky does this all the time. Videl
I
does
don't
this all the
lick
time.
objects. I lick blood.
Yes, just body parts and blood.
Because you can tell stuff from blood. I don't tell stuff from moldy old.
I don't know this. I'm just trying to be like my friends, okay?
Make a
You just want to fit in.
perception check.
Perception check.
Yeah.
I do lick and taste stuff.
Wow.
At least he's
I
honest.
mean, what my life has become.
Maybe it's
Where is
something.
it? Perception.
And you lick it quite good, I say.
Oh yeah.
Lick it good.
From the entire shaft?
No, we're not going
No.
there.
No.
Lick the vibrating
You took up-
stick.
Or
You
just
put up the
Jewelry.
box,
You're in the bottom to the.
and you put up the box close to your face, and then you just
Yeah.
do a Yoshi like. "Hello."
Yeah.
It tastes quite as iron, and a little bit dusty. Yeah, that's basically it.
You want
Well,
me to
everything
try?
seems to be in order here. I'm gonna close the box and ask Valiant
I think you
lock
need
it
to.
again.
I think you need to lick the tip, so to say.
Are you
Like
sure?
Stone. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna lick the tip.
Are you
Yeah,
licking
okay,
the board
yeah,
or
you-
the fingertips? Which part?
I'm going for the crystal in between
can
the
you
tips.
feel this? Can you feel my anxiety as well?
Yeah. I understand every bit of it. I lick the tip. I mean, served on a silver
or
plate.
do you lick
Yeah.
the fingers?
Yeah.
I lick in between the fingers because I'm looking for the crystal.
In between the
Okay.
tips.
It is still the same flavor. It's very dusty.
No, I think it's the same. It's good.
I wonder
Do you
if
wanna
this
try?
is like, are you licking the laughing god's essence right now?
She is licking the laughing god scepter.
He's like
Yeah.
tickling it.
Let's
there.
That's
I
it
mean,
in
when
for a
you
bit.
put it like that, you make it sound like I'm a crazy person. I take offense to this.
Yeah. You could interpret it like that.
Well,
know.
we have the name for the episode at least.
A
Licking the
scepter,
left
and I guess
scepter.
it's a little bit bigger on one tip. I
You're
Just a-
all jealous. This is what it is. I'm just gonna close the box and lock it again and give the key to Vidal.
Well, Vidal is obviously jealous. He also wanted to lick the scepter for a long
Now I
time.
kind of
Well,
want to do it.
now
because
it's
I
too
can't.
late. It's too late. I'm just gonna take the fucking box
Nobody
and shove
gets
it into my
licked.
bag of holding.
Every time you brought
Nobody
up the
gets to lick the scepter
Vidal
now, but
was going,
me.
are you
Is there
going to
still
lick
a
that?
giant boar in here?
Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna slide over and like, oh, there's a giant boar in the room.
hey, that's my food.
But it's so much.
No, it's like dinner. But okay, you can taste one leg. But don't you dare fucking lick anything of it. I'm gonna eat that later. Hey, enough with the licking.
I'm just taking a piece of the boar. Ah.
Okay, as Blinky is entertaining herself with a piece of boar, I am gonna scooch over with my hag necklace, my necklace from a dream, and like, can we maybe do some form of identification or magic reading on these thingies?
I lick my fingers from all the fat from the boar.
Where are you sitting in
Yes.
the house?
I'm sitting on the floor next to you, I guess, in
Oh no.
front of the fire next to the puke eating boar.
The puke turned to stone
Turn
Next
to
and
to
then
dust.
stone puke
to dust.
and dust.
So it's easy to clean. I approve of this puke.
Oh, I want to scoop up some of the stone puke in a bottle and keep it.
Of course you
used
do.
to boar.
Stone puke.
I used the boar fat to just clog some on the bone and put it in a fucking box.
Actually, I can
Let's
take the
just bake
skin
a
of the
fucking cake
boar
of it.
and just
Sorry,
put
what
it
is
in
happening right now? What?
We haven't played for like 2 weeks.
Can,
Yes,
can we,
I-
four actually almost.
can we go person to person?
What do you want to accomplish right now?
Can we swap to the house so we actually see the inside?
Yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
So I'm scooping some of the dust into the skin of the boar and making a little folder of it and putting it in my bag.
I am next to Blinky, watching her doing this, and I want her to identify the necklace that we got from Akka,
I grabbed them.
as well as the necklace, which
Mhm.
if I remember correctly, had the name on it.
Mhm.
And my mind is standing still, but I have the name written down somewhere, so I no, it's fuck. I'll
It's
come
not
back.
fuck.
I'll come back to that.
Necklace of fuck.
You will come back to that.
I
I want-
actually can't do this, Rill. I
Uh,
remembered. Because I don't have a feather.
And you could not pick feathers from Nyx.
No. Videl.
Hmm?
What happens if Videl turns into an animal? Can I take
No, that does not
something?
work either.
Is there a poacher in the area? I'm gonna go out and shoot an owl in the forest.
I was just gonna say, can we just go out and like find a poor
I'm gonna
pigeon
go out
sitting
in
on
the
a statue
forest.
somewhere? Just
I'm
Sure.
gonna go into the back of the house and investigate. And Thalion, help me track down a bird.
How do we track a bird?
You make a
You're an
survival check.
elf. Yeah, you're an elf.
you're the ranger. You should know how to track a fucking bird.
I didn't know you could
Owl.
track.
A specific
yes,
owl.
you can track animals
Wait a minute, where are we?
In the house.
in the
Yeah,
house.
but where are we going?
We're going into the
Let
forest.
me
behind our
switch to the
house.
rust pike.
We
Could
are
just
going.
go into the shrubbery outside and find a fucking feather.
Shrubbery?
Yeah, or maybe we're going somewhere close by here.
Or just go and buy
You
a
know what?
fucking feather in
Make-
a store.
Make a survival check, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Can
we're
I-
all
I-
now crawling around outside in the shrubberies, trying to find a fucking feather. Perception?
Should we all
Well,
roll
there
or just-
is no birds.
Yeah,
Um,
he does
That's
that.
for sure.
I'm just gonna ask, should we all roll or should Thalion? Okay, fuck it. we
I
do
think
survival.
Stallion goes, no, there's no birds.
Oh wait, survival. Wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck, no! I also got a...
So both Thalion and Blinky just stare down at the ground looking for a feather. Doesn't find anything. But after some time, really, you find some like local life silver sweets. They're like tiny small birds with these
Mhm.
very long protruding like feathers from their beak.
Well,
Back
not
to the-
anymore.
It needs to be an owl. An owl.
What? Why don't you have a focus?
I
Oh.
can't. I'm a bard.
Looking about with survival in the city, no, you will not find an owl.
Damn it. I can't do this right now.
Also,
I'm
with the
gonna
survival check, I will allow also like Rill and everybody goes into town, goes to Godric's goods and whatnot. Nobody seems to have a feather
Uh,
of an owl.
Got it. Well, I can't do this right now. I have to do it in Gold Crest. Can get an owl feather there.
I still think that Blinky should look into getting a focus. It's just my recommendation.
I can't do it. I'm a bard.
Yes, you can.
No, we looked it up. I literally can't.
What?
Bart
no,
can't.
bards can't have a focus.
Where does that say?
It says somewhere.
We
checked-
looked it up.
We had a whole evening where
Yeah.
we looked into a lot
Both-
of things.
Both me and Yule just
Yeah.
went like deep diving. Like, can bards
Yeah.
have an arcane or something that could use it? No, apparently not.
It's because I can use everything as a ritual, I think, and it's becoming too OP at a certain point and stuff like that. I don't know.
Regardless, we can take this after the game.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yes.
I can do it later. I'm sorry.
So,
No owls.
what are you doing?
While
No
they
owls.
are
So we
out-
can't
out-
identify anything. Ah!
While they are out owl hunting,
Mm-hmm.
Garbod, are you still in the house?
Yes, I'm still in the house. I'm drinking some ale and eating some boar, having a good time. It's Saturday, so it's
It's
my day off,
Saturday
so-
night.
I'm scooching towards you and Garbod. How
Hmm?
do you feel about your temple being?
defiled.
Yeah, defiled is the correct word.
Yes, it might be the correct word. Well, that is sad, but I think that we solved that. It's really sad that some kind of a death cult or something just happened to defile that temple.
Is it usual that stuff like that happens?
No, some has been slacking with the guard and stuff. These things should not be able to happen. Usually we find them and bring them to justice. I mean, it's a bold move. I mean, just trying to do something at any temple is not just a particular judge temple. But someone really knew what they were doing. Or
Yeah, it
was
felt
really
like they've
desperate.
been doing it for a long time.
Yes. Yes. It's quite weird, actually, that they got to that.
Almost
Yeah.
felt like they were using your god to achieve their goal.
No, I think they are. No, they're twisting it, twisting the powers of it. That is making me uneasy. Not okay. Not something is in the ugglade mossen. How
It's owls in the moss.
Owls in the
Yes,
moss.
it's owls in the moss.
Apparently, it is not.
Apparently. Oh yeah, but you know what? The wrong that they did. They were looking for owls up in the treetops and in the sky, but the owls are in the moss.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
of course.
That's the way they're
Naturally.
hiding.
We forgot to tell you. Everyone is dead in a refugee camp. Yesterday, a side
Oh, yeah.
note.
Everyone is dead.
And there are goblins and orcs and everything, and they're killing everyone and destroying the statue of Canada.
So you do understand a little bit of malice I do have to goblins and orcs.
I understand a lot of it, and I know the reason why we do it too. But that is, let me tell you this: like, if you treat people like monsters for a long enough time, isn't that really what they become in the end?
No.
Years of oppression and prejudice. What do you think will happen?
Well, if the orcs and goblins start behaving better, maybe we wouldn't, you know.
I'm
Treat them.
trying to achieve that,
Yes,
Garbon.
you're
What do you
doing
think
it
I'm
very well.
doing?
I'm not smacking you around anymore.
No.
Anymore.
Have you been smacking Blinky, Garbot?
Yeah, that's what
in
I'm
my
thinking
dream-
right now.
In your dream.
In my dreams, yes. But
Yeah, you did
At
smack
least
me in
you're
the
honest.
dream.
yes,
you
I
smacked
did.
me when we were at the house. You smacked me in the wagon,
But it was a dream, so it doesn't count.
but it still hurt.
That's not my
In
problem.
here.
Oh, can I give Binky a hug?
Or if you want to.
I'm gonna try.
Oh,
Well, Blinky
that's so
doesn't
nice.
smell that bad.
not anymore. I
I
bathed,
mean, we bathed her.
Yeah.
and I got a new coat
Yeah.
of skunk.
And you
Skunk.
got food. So I mean, I'm not all that bad against you, I guess.
I'm messing with you, Garbod. It is fine.
Yeah, I know.
Up at Akka, I tasted something on her table.
Yeah, that was weird. But Thalion would probably have fainted if he saw that, and Garble would just think he was drunk.
I'm. It's gonna haunt me tonight when I sleep, I think.
I'm not sure we should explain it. Do you want to know what it turned into? Because I don't even think you know yourself, Vidal.
No, I don't think I would know.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm just gonna tell you. So he
no,
had
why,
his
why don't you show them?
Oh, I'm gonna change into Vidal's body
Uh huh.
with a tiny, tiny mouse head.
Mm-hmm.
But as a mouse, I'm gonna speak because I can and be like, you look like this.
This is
I
amazing.
stand up, open my mouth, and go for. Wonder if I can do this too. Can I turn a quarter of myself into
No.
something?
No.
I want to try at least.
So you focus on turning yourself into a quarter of a mouse, and you use your beast form and turn into a mouse.
I squeak a bit and I turn back. Fuck.
Yep.
We
I
can
can't
do
do
it if we can make a prop. If we take some clothes and stuff them with hay, and we can move you around, and you can be a mouse, then you'll be achieving the same
You
effect.
can be inside this cloth thing and run me, and I can be
Yes.
the head.
Yes. I don't know for what purpose, but we should.
It would be fun. Scaring the children of Frostbike.
Are we in the living room
Lots
right
of
now?
children outside in the wagon.
I would
I
assume
go-
we are, and I'm
Yes.
also gonna morph back because it is not comfortable to have a tiny little head.
I'm sitting in this corner and just observing you all.
Getting more of that black goo inside you every second.
Yeah.
Oh, the amount of goo is back.
Oh.
No, I kid.
So, what happened up at Akka? We explain it. I
We
remember a
asked
bit
her a
of
lot
it,
of things, but she won't tell us anything about Vithra until we go and help her steal a necklace from Grida, who is also her daughter, I think.
Yeah, it was complicated. For time's sake, I would say that we retell as much as we can
Yeah.
about it. I'm at least not gonna hold anything back. I'm gonna tell everything that happened.
Pretty much.
So
And
what
she
now?
offered me a place as an honorary hag. If
Yeah,
I
that
wish.
was creepy.
I don't know what that
So your
entails.
friends tells the whole story about what they accomplished during the hag, what they were gifted, and what happened. And as they they return back to you.
So what do we do now? Stick to our plan to go down to...
There is so much we need to do, and I don't know how to because we have this stupid Leon to find, and then we have the forest, and then we have Vithra, and then we have Maldrin, and we have a stone troll thingy that is the guardian of the forest, and then we need to find Grida, and then we have the stupid connection with the fucking family of the dwarves and Andul Kardir and this town and the boy, and we have this medallion that we dug out of a ghoul. Who has the medallion again? Any hands?
Who has it?
What medallion?
I wanna know.
Medallion.
I think the medallion was in the box with the staff, right?
Did you put it in the
that
box?
medallion. Who took the medallion?
think
I
we
did
put-
not.
I think we put it in a box.
I know we did not bring it to Akka.
Yeah, I think we put it in the box.
So yeah, it might actually have been in the box.
Because it says here in my notes, I got the key to the box. Medallion.
Is
Mhm.
this the box?
The box is probably in the bag of holding
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
that really is hugging. So
Maybe
neatly.
we just did we put this. Maybe
Wait,
we just
I
put the medallion in the box. Whatever.
You put as I recall, maybe you put the medallion in a box, but did you put it in a box Because you talked about putting in a box because just to make it more
Yeah, I don't think we
confusing.
did a box in a box. I think
I
we
don't
just
know.
did a box in a bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we
It's
we
in the
ended
bag
it-
of holding. That much I know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we actually put the scepter in the box, but it doesn't matter. Now the scepter is in a box.
Okay, now it is in a box, but yeah.
Yeah.
The necklace is in a box at least, because then Madam Red couldn't just say, "Oh, I want the necklace."
Which holds the question. What happens if I shove my hand down in the bag of holding, searching for an item in a box? Will the item and the box come out? Or will just the item come out because it's in a pocket dimension? So many questions.
I would say, to ease your mind in these question of boxes, that if you look for a certain item, you will not find it. Because it is literally in another object, so you have to call for that object.
Got it.
Good. Oh, and so the
So
book
are we going to
the book belongs to Grida as well. That is interesting.
Oh right, the necromancy book belongs to Grida. Akka stole it, and then Moonstone stole it from her, and he is apparently dead now.
Hey, maybe we could trade a book with Grida and just make her give us the necklace and be like, "Oh yeah, we totally stole it."
Totally.
Yes.
I don't even know where Grida is right now.
She told us.
Yeah, but what she said and what she can we spy on her?
Gabot could, yes, not slept yet, but he said he would.
I could.
Could you
Yeah,
scry?
you were gonna sleep and then you were gonna take the scrying spell so you could scry.
Oh yes, I have not done that. No.
No,
Then
I
we
don't-
can spy on people. Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, there's a
Spying really my thing?
But we're
How would the
going
judge?
It is not so much spying as it is hag hunting, okay? You're doing a good thing.
Ah, it's hag hunting. Okay.
So are we going
If you put
hunting
it that
for
way.
hag? Or should we go and save the forest before
Nice.
it consumes the world?
We need to
Yeah.
go to Goldcrest and get some supplies so we can save the forest.
Yeah, this is a bit of a conundrum right now because it feels like everything is happening at once and I don't really know where to go next. Like, Talion,
I think
tell us what to do!
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I think we should go south to Goldcrest and
We should-
continue
we-
into
we
the
should-
forest.
yes.
South
we
to
get a-
Goldcrest. And in
Yes.
Goldcrest, we have a chance to find and talk to some people we need to get information from
Mhm.
and supplies. And then
Yes.
continue on downwards. Also, Garbo, didn't you need to go to Varil to talk to someone in your order?
Oh,
We-
well, I was voted down, so I guess we're not doing that.
Do we
It is
really
a
have to
democracy.
talk to
It's on the
people?
way
No, it's
down
not.
towards the forest.
No,
No.
it's not.
Is it not?
We
No.
should just
It's Goldcrest and then Varil.
Yeah, but we can go more towards Sunderith Forest. Oriel is a few days later.
I'm just worried that the forest is gonna eat Varil before we are.
That's why we go to Goldcrest, we resupply, we don't talk to anyone, and then we go to the forest. Because when we talk to people, we almost die.
But
That's
we still need to. If we get the necklace, we will know if Rithra is a bad person, and then we can't plant the seed.
Yeah, but we probably can figure that one on the way.
They have a library. Let's go to the library in Goldcrest. We don't have to talk to anyone. We talk.
We
to
can just
books.
read books.
Yes.
books. Books will not kill us.
Books are
Mhm.
good.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Game Master is laughing.
I will not tell you anything for the other campaigns. Not at all.
Woe to you,
Mm-mm.
Odin.
It is not like we're running around with this dangerous necromancy book.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I mean,
Not at
books
all.
will
That
not
belongs
kill
to a
us.
hag.
So,
A
will
hag
you...
is called like the Hag of Death. I mean,
What's the worst thing that could happen?
mm,
Yeah, but
So,
I
do you
think
wish to travel?
yes, Goldcrest.
Yeah.
At least we can agree so much that Goldcrest is our next goal.
Step 1, Goldcrest.
Okay.
Step 2, we figure it out.
And also,
on the
you-
way.
You have bought yourself a wagon and 2
Mhm.
horses, am I not
Yes,
mistaken?
yes, yes.
Hmm.
Did
Yeah.
you name the houses? Horses, I mean.
B2,
Right,
Brunta
oh.
2.
Can't they at least? No, we're not gonna degrade these horses by
Okay.
naming them as second versions of our first horses. That is not fair. They should be their own individuals.
I have something somewhere
Mm.
in my notes. I don't remember which notes. Okay,
We
we'll
could call
get
them
back.
Acarium and Madame Red.
It is very cruel to the horses.
Yes, but then we are driving them around. But that would. If someone doesn't like them. Nah, no.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, we can. Wait.
Regardless, we can name the
Yeah.
horses
Yeah,
later.
yeah, we can
I mean,
continue.
if you don't name them now, it's gonna be like Bob and Blix.
No, I had 2 great names for them, but I just need to figure it.
Find your note.
Yeah, I have.
We trust you with this, Vidal. Let's
They
Okay.
can
move
be
to
called-
Goldcrest.
Bosse.
No,
Can be.
Bosse
No,
Brunta.
it's one.
Regardless, you jump up to the horses, and if I'm not mistaken, you have made some rations as well.
Mm-hmm.
You stock up everything you want in your horses, take all of your equipment. Garbo takes on his armor again.
Yes.
You lock the house? Question mark.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna
course.
think about that.
And Garbod, keep close watch on that jewelry box. We don't know what will happen.
Oh, do you take it with you or do you leave it at the house?
It might start
Oh.
if you leave it. I don't know how it works.
I'll
It's a
bring
baby.
it then. If
It
you put
might
it that
eat
way, I'll bring it.
intruders.
We don't even know if it's gonna turn into Mimic. It might be a bomb for all we know.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave it at the
Very
house.
true.
Okay.
But then if
But
I
our
start
house
to death,
blows up.
Now
We
you're
have
making
to
me
bring
sad.
it.
I'll bring it. Okay, I'll bring it.
Yeah,
you
just
bring it, just walk like 10 meters behind us.
worst thing, we put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that
eats
sounds
the
like a great
scepter.
idea. It's gonna eat everything in the bag of holding.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
It
It's the
turns into a
perfect
laughing god
guardian,
mimic.
though. If it is a mimic.
Oh my god, a laughing fucking jewelry box
Hey
Mimic.
guys, what do you think would happen if we destroy the scepter?
No.
Do you want to do that, really?
Hmm.
How would we do it?
With my axe.
My bow!
There's no volcanoes around here. Okay, we're fucked. I'm sorry.
Well, there is an anvil.
Can you destroy? Okay,
I don't
Hold
think
up.
the
The
anvil can
dwarves-
destroy it.
no, the
We can
dwarves.
enhance it.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, it's like the dwarves put their little relics that they don't want anyone to have inside a big vault. If they could destroy it, I don't think they would do that.
I think they are too greedy to destroy their magnificent power things they create.
Or they can't.
Why would
Regardless, let's go! Woohoo!
Yes.
Who would take the reins? Roll for animal handling.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna roll bad and eat the horses or something, you know.
Yeah.
gonna trip? Ah!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what happened.
I fell.
With a 19, these
Go
horses
horse one,
are
go horse two.
these horses are better than
No, they're not.
John and Brunte were, because
No.
these are better trained than they were.
No.
I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but
No, they're not better. No.
In spirit, they
You
are.
wanted to eat them, Garbod.
Yes. I didn't
That's
say I
what
wanted to eat them.
happened. He probably did, and that's
Also-
where they're gone.
also you traveled after like an hour or so after midday. So I want anybody to roll a d20.
Anybody?
Anybody, you can choose.
I don't want to fuck this up.
It
I'm
is
not
the
gonna do
day.
it.
wanna fuck
I
this
have
up.
I have avoided this, so I've
Uh,
never done it. I'm just gonna keep doing that because
can
this
I fuck
feels
this
better
up?
like that. Yes, fuck it up. Please fuck it up.
14.
With the 14. Just gonna check my little list.
I'm not gonna take responsibility for this.
Woo! Roll a d12.
I'm sitting up next to Phalion and playing on the flute,
nice.
by the way. Yes.
I found the horse names.
Oh?
Saur and Iana. Iana. Yeah. Iana.
Olle och Anna.
Saur!
Olle och
Saur.
Anna. Yes.
Jana.
Yes.
Olle och Anna.
Olle och Anna.
What the fuck?
We can have one of them being named Batagul, just to even
Oh
it out.
no!
Saur Batakul.
Yes, please.
Why not
What?
just go with Glugmuck when we're at it?
Glugmucka. Sure, if you want that to be the name, we can. Okay, Glugmuk.
Yeah, go with that.
I'm fine with Saur.
Saur. Saur.
Och
So,
Iana.
Saur and Glugmuk.
Ian.
Yeah.
Yes, this will
There's
never.
so much profanity coming from
Oh,
the
it's
goblin right
so-
now.
What? We can have.
Mhm.
Oh,
Also,
we can have,
just for you people at home, Glugmuk in my world means it's equivalent to like son of a bitch, kind of.
we can have Gramugash.
Oh no.
Brain
No, we will not have Grabogash.
Yes.
Brain damaged.
Only if it can be sour first. Sour. Because then the evil spirit brain damaged.
Yes.
Whatever
I
can
feel
happen.
sorry for these horses. Can we just?
The other
Hold
one
them.
is named
Regardless.
Starchild.
Aw.
Regardless, as you are ever old, you travel on with your day. The day goes on. Your horses are real powerhouses, I must say. They are very well trained, and the wagon goes smoothly, as a new, fresh wagon should do. You travel on. The sun is still up in the sky. It's a beautiful day. The only thing that most of you guys see as you're moving away from town is the huge bellowing smoke coming up from the Caledon statue, far away from the distance, as you are riding away south, away from the problems that are happening in the north.
None of us give them a heads up in the town that there's fucking.
If they miss that smoke pillar, and we did tell the Garbod's contact person that bullshit is happening at
The
statue.
creepy god guy.
True.
Yeah, the one who had several children with Girda.
True.
But you travel on. You travel on for some hours. It is quite comforting. It is a comfortable feeling. You have been comfortable for some days now and preparing for your journey, and it's almost soothing that you're on the road again. Traveling down the road, getting some progress done. The sun is setting, and it's colorating the sky in this beautiful, almost like a wine color, a red wine color of this purple and red mixed together with orange, as it's setting down beyond the canopies of the forest line. You're getting closer and closer towards your destination. But I want Thalion to make a perception check, because he is the one leading the horses. And
So
sitting.
they're all on the road, and Fallon continues onward.
Oh man! With a
No,
barrel.
not again.
Ta-da!
Fidelis going, oh, we need to help him. Okay.
You have traveled approximately like 4 hours away from town. You look on the road and it's very nice. The breeze in your hair, and it's a smell of it's refreshing to be outside in the outdoors again. Because you're not really of a town creature yourself. You're more of a nature person. And then you start to see something that chills you to the core, really. To the left side of you, you start to see something that you kind of feared for a long time. You
Does
start to
anything bother
see...
me?
Yeah, it's bothering you because you can see rising up on beyond the hills. You have been probably in these parts in your youth, and you have seen the forest from a very far away. Like there should be like a large plain or like a meadow that stretches on for like kilometers away, almost miles until you hit the forest. But just above the hill, you can see weird colorization of a forest. And you get a chilling spine that probably the forest has grown closer than you think.
Is it like a hill up?
It is. You're on top of a hill. It's like a little slope on. It's like a 2-meter high hill, and then on top of it you can see huge part of like a canopy of like colorful, and it's this weird colored leaves and branches. They have almost like all of the prism. It is as you're looking to it, it almost shifts as the sun is moving down. It moves. It's almost like you're looking into a prisma, and all the leaves just changes color as the sun is reflecting very weirdly upon the canopy.
I stop the cart. Everyone, we need to check this out.
Alien wants to check something out. This is bad.
Yes, it's exactly what I'm
Yes.
feeling like. Wow, what? Okay, I'm just gonna peek my head out. Like, the fuck?
I start walking up the hill. It's not
follow.
it's not far, right?
No, it's for you. It's like some 100 meters away from the hill.
Okay.
This is not how the geographical thing should be.
So I start walking up the hill. I want to see the forest.
I follow.
Stalking after.
I'm protecting the cart.
I'm
Do-
following Fallion.
You're following Fallion, and Blinky stays in the cart. Okay.
I'm following.
You're getting up to the hill, and as soon you get up to the hill, you hear the sounds of. It is so serene. It is as you come up to the hill, you can see all of this part here. That should be a mile of a meadow if you refer to the map. It is just forest.
Oof.
This very weird colored, like shimmering thing about the forest. The bark, the leaves, the branches, even the birds. Insects? They're abnormally large. And on the very outskirts of this forest, you can see there are like these slowly moving, almost like tendrils of these branches with thorns. They're almost like they are looking for something, snagging some part of like vegetation, drags it in towards the forest. And returns back. It is a beautiful sight. But it's very, very intriguing.
You had me at large forest with where the colorization leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just standing there.
And these sounds.
I asked Thalion, why do you wanna stop this beautiful forest growing?
Because it's not natural. It's consuming the land.
As you,
I mean,
as you,
it's taking the land back.
as you're standing there looking at it, it picks up a huge boulder with these tendrils and just breaks it. And just shoves in the pieces into the forest.
Well, it's destroying the land.
Let's not get too close.
Is the how much of the forest can we see? Is it like, is the forest, can we see for like,
It is, you can
we
see
it to
towards
this?
the edge of it, and then it's just thick.
Yeah, okay,
It's
we
just
are at the
a
same
wall.
height as
Yeah,
the
you're in the
forest.
same
Yeah,
height
okay.
as the forest.
Yeah, we're not above it, okay.
You probably should be on the top of Caladoon statue to see like over the
okay.
forest.
I mean, how are we supposed to enter this forest? Could we?
Is there like a rock or anything? Like a. How far away are the moving branches right now?
From you, it's probably like 300 meters away.
I'm not tossing a rock that
Could
far.
we send Nyx?
You need to take the eagles. Send the eagles.
He has feelings.
You want to try it?
Well, he can't die.
I'm sure it still hurts to be just suddenly poofed out of existence back into the Fey realm.
Oh, you don't need to send him close, you just send him upwards to see if the forest is like this. The entire forest.
You mean to see if the forest is gonna send its tendrils like
Oh,
Yes.
maybe just see if the forest is.
Yes.
At least Stallion is honest about it. Fine, I'm gonna bring Nyx forward.
Oh!
Just gonna have him on my shoulder and just pet him a bit. I'm sorry about this. We're just gonna explore this. We're kind of gonna do what we did with the basilisks. You know, the swooping back and forward and see if something hits.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Oh!
It's his fault. I'm pointing at Talion.
Looks at you. Oh!
Well, Nyx, you almost made me go pie.
Good bird.
Do you send it into the
yeah,
forest or?
yeah.
Okay.
Now he's gonna swoop above it first, like just
Mhm.
circle above a bit, in the outskirt.
Okay. You toss the Nyx for just a little buff, like a boost. He flies and he glides a little bit over the canopy. As soon as he gets into the canopy, he grows exponentially larger.
Oh,
And just flies over it.
now that's cool.
He like double his size.
This is kind of like the place where the weird moss was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you wish him to return to you?
I'm just gonna look through his eyes a bit as he just swoops around, because I
You-
want to see what I can spy down there.
You enter it, and I want you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, exciting!
But you get it with advantage.
Intelligence saving.
With 21. As you get into it, for the first time, you can see everything. Like, everything in the forest. Every piece of tree, leaf, and everything is connected to everything. It is just an enlightenment of light. It is just everything is connected. You can feel every beating heart, like the forest is alive. Just a being living in symbiosis with itself.
And really starts drooling.
And for the first time in a very very long time, this is like the purest form of like fey magic you can come close to. Like in its purity.
I'm gonna have Nyx swoop down closer.
As Nyx swoops down, the canopy opens up for him. And he flies down into this patch, and all of the forest, like all of the trees and bushes just moves away from him. And he lands, and you can see a lot of creatures just staring at Nyx. And you feel a familiar sense towards these creatures. Like they are welcoming back Nyx.
Can I understand anything? Like, is it animals, or maybe they are speaking in Sylvan?
They're not speaking in Sylvan, but you get the sense that most of these creatures are like half-fey.
Created, or
You get the sense of that, yes?
okay? I'm gonna leave Nyx in there as I pop back.
Mm-hmm.
This might sound weird, but it sort of feels like whatever is making this forest grow comes from Fey magic.
Hey, magic.
I mean, it is essentially this, but usually in another, like, not so openly here.
So I want Thalion, Garbod, and Blinky to make perception checks.
I'm
Because
good
you
at
have the
perception.
highest passive perceptions.
Oh, 22.
I'm down by the cart though. But is that-
You should definitely do it then. You should
Okay.
have advantage.
I should have advantage. Okay.
Yes.
That sounds bad.
Oh yeah.
It's,
Well, when Rill tell us this, do I recognize anything of this as
Oh,
Talvalurin?
9.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
This that you speak of sounds most likely like the spirit of the trees. Talvalurin.
So Blinky rolled 190.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
It's incredible.
Did you
This-
pass?
On a D20.
Filled with these mixed feelings of beautiful creatures and whatnot. All of a suddenly, Blinky and everybody, I think everybody else, let's see, yeah, everybody that I wanted to, you kind of like focus away from the forest and you start to focus more towards the road. As all of a sudden you can hear like a mixture between the forest sound and everything. You can hear people screaming in terror.
Ah, is it the statue people?
No, it's coming down the road you're heading.
Oh, okay.
Guys! Guys!
You
Oh.
suddenly pop up from your realization.
Oh,
How far away were they?
Not so far away. You should. It's just a little ways of just turning point in the road.
Have they
The
seen
wagon.
anything?
Have they seen the cart?
It doesn't seem to be. No, it seems a little further down the road.
Let's hurry and hide the cart. And us.
hide it where? We can't put it in the forest.
Why? I mean, not that forest. The other forest on the other side of the lake.
Blinky can bubble it.
I'm sitting
oh,
by the cart.
It's too big.
We need to hide before they get here.
Yes. Wait. Who? Okay, this is a weird question. Who is up here with me?
Yes.
Everybody except me.
Everybody but Blinky.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm sitting
I'm
by
just
the
gonna
cart
look
going
at
like,
Garbod.
"Arr."
Okay, Garbod. Hide.
Yes.
And you need to hide me.
By the way,
So
Robin,
carry me.
what do I see? I have.
I'm just gonna try to leap up into
You don't see
Garbod's
anything.
arms. Hopefully he catches me.
Nope. No, I toss you on my back and I run.
Good. I'm gonna go into Nyx's eyes again, trusting
Mhm.
that Garbod will do something good with this, because
Tapping you down under a tree. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking funny.
laying you on the road.
cross the road like
I have gained their trust. Now they.
this
I
is
was
me
antagonist
showing that I
all
do
along.
trust this half orc. Because I want to go into Nyx's vision and have him like say goodbye to his Fey friends and swoop out of the forest and towards the screams.
Okay. As you're doing, Garbod is running. Anything else? Anybody else want to do before?
I want to tell Videl to take the cart and hide it in the normal woods, and I will stay up here and scout what
Yeah.
the hell is coming.
And yeah, okay.
I'm running down.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We need to hide the
I heard-
cart now.
From the screaming?
Yes.
So both of you roll stealth checks because I believe that you two will hide the cart.
Oh, natural 20.
Do I get
Oh.
advantage if I use Druidcraft to cover it with stuff?
I think we can use the natural 20 from Blinky.
Roll
You
an
can
18.
Okay. But together with your druid craft and whatever, you manage to, because you have done this before. So you hide the cart and the horses, tie them up very good, and you start to run together with them. As Rill, you get your vision back, you can see there are numerous of these creatures around Nyx. Like, almost like chatting with him. then you sense there is kind of a disturbance between your connection between you two.
Huh.
You feel like Nyx probably should listen to you, but getting more and more stronger connection towards being itself mind. But for right now, Nyx will just shake the head and just fly away towards you.
I'll
Comes-
need to talk to that owl.
Coming out from the forest and getting closer to you, and just shrinks
Ah!
and just dives down towards you guys. As you're getting closer towards what is happening, you start to hear people screaming and shouting. And as Nick's getting closer, diving past you and getting through, and Thalion is getting closer also, you're standing away and you're scouting, trying to scout ahead. And with Garbo just progressing forward, and as Nick's getting over the hill, the first thing that Nyx sees is a cart that's flying over the sky, over to the other side, and just crashes. And you can see there are numerous of people screaming as... You remember the people from the cart, from the town previously,
Oh.
are getting attacked by something on the road. And I will switch to it. Just getting a taste. And on the road, you can see there are two cars that have been stopped in the middle of the road, and there's this. You can see the tendrils and the forest line close by, but in the very midst of everything, you can see there are these two gigantic Earth-like creatures, hulking behemoths that have just ventured from the forest line and just rammed one of the wagons. They just tossed it to the side.
Oop.
And the creature just stands there, and they are about to smash these people to bits.
Not a problem.
But that will happen next Sunday. As we are going to wrap up tonight's episode, and we will return with a battle. So we will next time return rolling the initiative later on. But
Yay.
before that, thank you so much for returning back here with us and playing this very excited episode of The Curse of the Black Mountain. Be sure to go to our YouTube channel, also to look back to other previous episodes of this campaign or other games that we have played previously, like Twilight 2000 and Warhammer stuff as well. Do we have any more announcements to make?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No?
Not
We
now.
do play on
No.
Sunday again?
We will play on
Yes.
Sunday, and I will not.
Yay.
Also, I will not work this Sunday as well. I got a work that allows me to work on Saturdays instead.
Perfect.
But anyhow, make sure to stick around. Just look at the social media stuff as well. You don't know if anything comes announcing then. But regardless, I hope I will see you in the next episode and see this fight as well. But until next time, see you later, guys.
Bye.
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 Hey.